Hi guys. Hi boys. Hey boys. What's up, Toby? Please don't ruin the chords, Toby. I think that works. I think we got that working. What's up, Toby? Oh, you're so cute in your little pumpkin. Oh my goodness. I didn't even notice you had a little pumpkin on. We are live. What's up, boys and girls and ladies and gentlemen? What's up, Tish? Yeah. Tish too tall. We got first chatter. Hi, Joby. Hi, Joby. Hi, Joby. You're so cute. Guys, Toby has a little pumpkin costume on. He's so adorable. Can I put this on your head? Yeah, I can. Fire up! This dude is so adorable in his little pumpkin costume. Yeah! Okay, back up. Go bug your dad.
Let's see what we got.
Tish is here.
Yo!
Solo pod. I know.
What's up,
No,
Tish?
it's a duo pod.
No, yeah, I'm here.
Maybe it might
Lexy
even
will be
become
joining
a
us in a bit.
tripod.
Potentially, yeah, tripod. You're like, as you lift Toby.
Oh, yeah. Come here, bro. Tripod. He's so cuddly. He looks so scared. Don't lick my mouth, bro.
Solo pod.
Don't lick my mouth, bro.
Hey, Tobes. What's up, buddy? You're on camera. You're on stream.
Okay.
Want to say hi?
He's like, that's jacked up, bro. I only have one back leg. Struggling for me. You know what I did rewatch?
Huh?
I rewatched over the weekend and this week Vinland Saga.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like
What rewatches in from season 1?
1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's like 48 episodes.
Damn. For 48 episodes for seasons 1 and 2? Okay. That's pretty cool.
But I don't think we're getting the season 3 until like end of next year.
Damn. All right.
That's a good one. That's a one I highly recommend.
So me and Ronnie started watching Dandadan again.
Ooh, okay.
And we're like so confused at first when we first started watching it months and months and months ago, because there's 2 seasons available on Netflix.
Yeah.
And we're like, what the fuck is going on?
Season finale was so mid for season 2 and 1.
And then so we're watching, and then it just jumps right into it, and all of a sudden they're like, hey, we're friends, blah blah blah, whatever. And the next thing you know, they have their abilities, blah blah blah, whatever. And now they're trying to go ahead and learn.
Yeah, they
now
waste
come
no
across
time.
whatever, different obstacles and villains or whatever it is.
Yeah.
We're like, what the hell? Like, this is so weird. But now we're at a point where it's not weird anymore, and we're like, okay, this is actually cool now. So
yeah,
we're both very excited to go ahead and keep watching. Again, we're still on season 1. We're probably like, I think
missing
episode 9 or 10 or something like that.
You guys see how he's missing all this hair, right? This dude, this is like his favorite spot.
It's a spot right there.
He's missing all the hair.
That'd be Tobes, the Great Pumpkin Tobes.
Okay.
Not Zach. And Baby Daddy Plaid. Whoa, what? Damn. She also said you're so cute. I'm kidding. No, that was.
I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to delete
Toby.
that comment and send something else.
The Baby Daddy Plaid.
Plaid is crazy.
Hey, you know what? Take the compliments, brother. That's what it is.
I don't want to be a baby daddy.
That's what it is. Alrighty, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get this started. Lexy will be joining us in a bit.
Father.
And here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Attack the Talk. We are so glad to be here. We are streaming on Thursday, streaming live. And for those of you that are confused about what the hell happened to last week's stream, well, it got copyrights to oblivion by Disney. Yes, that's right.
Freaking Disney.
Disney decided to go ahead and copyright the fuck out of us and completely block the episode. And it's all because of Marvel Zombies, everybody. Woo! That's just how it be.
They're
sometimes.
narcs, all of them.
So for those that were able to join us live, glad that you guys were able to be part of it. And for those that missed out, unfortunately, the stream is not available. I tried to go and see what the fuck I can do. And it's just like, not available. It's blocked. Can't watch it. Disney says no. And we're like, all right, Disney, there's nothing we can do yet.
Disney sucks big butt.
So it is what it is, but that's just kind of how it goes on YouTube. You know, but we're glad to go ahead and watch that live, you know, through stream, you know, no regrets. And Zombies was cool. The ending was confusing. And what up, Kai? Holy Later
Kai?
Hours. That's right. We are streaming really late. It is
We're
for
almost
some
24 hours after our normal streaming time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, we're streaming over on Thursday because it just worked into the schedule this week. One thing I do want to say for our buddy Kyron that did not or was not able to go ahead and watch last week's stream, as Lexy is joining us here live. Yeah, Kyron, shout out to you again, man. We love you so much and we're so happy for you. We all wished you and you and your family happiness and stuff that you were not able to hear because of the blocked copyright episode from last week.
I know.
Shout out to you, Kyron.
For those of you who were there
Kyron.
live, you guys got some exclusive footage.
Yeah, for sure.
I have a Kyron One Piece update.
Oh, okay.
Into the sea!
Let's go.
He was like, why am I crying over a ship right now?
Gio says, hey guys, it's me.
What up,
What's up, Gio?
Hi.
Shout out to Gio, shout out to Kai, shout out to Tish, shout out to all our friends that join us, and shout out to you guys that listen to us at a later time. Appreciate you guys as always. You guys know the drill. We're going to go ahead and continue on with the Attack on Titan story. We will be finishing up season 4, episode 12. Yeah, all that good stuff. I'm excited for us to get into that. Would also love to hear what you guys have been up to. Like Zach said, we are almost 24 hours
God, bro.
past what we usually stream as far as time wise, and let us know. It's Thursday. I mean, the week's almost over. Let us know what you guys were up to this week. Do you guys do anything cool, anything fun? Zach was talking about how he's rewatching Vinland Saga, and
Already done, bro.
I mentioned, damn, yeah, there you go.
I'm already done.
Done. Boom. 48
That was
episodes
quick.
in the
Finland's
books.
so easy to binge.
Okay, right on, man.
Especially at work because I don't do much all day. I just like sit at my desk and I click, clack, click, clack. So I have
Okay.
click, clack, click,
So
clack.
you have
Check the screen.
I know
time
what
to
you
binge.
mean.
Yeah, I've already seen it too. So it's not like I have
That's
to sit
awesome.
there and watch it. I can just like
Yeah, you can have it
listen
play in
to
the background and stuff, you know, for sure.
Fire soundtrack. Fire soundtrack.
Also, like I mentioned, The Beautiful Ronnie and I have started watching Dan Dan again. We're on season 1, so I'm excited for us to go ahead and continue on with that. We've also been watching Love is Blind, the new season. It's kind of crazy to go ahead and watching all these.
Better?
I mean, I don't know. This season's kind of just like mid, in my opinion, but there's always drama. Always drama. So when
there's
you
always something to talk about.
so you watch it and you're just kind of like, what the fuck's going on? And all of a sudden you're like, oh wait, okay, cool, maybe. And then all of a sudden you're just like, wait, never mind, there is no potential here. And then you're like, wait, maybe there is potential. And all of a sudden you're like, wait, they don't love each other. And then
You're like,
all of a
oh, wait,
sudden you're at
maybe
the
they don't.
altar and you're like, are they gonna say yes?
I know. You like feel like you're asking them
Hey,
out.
we got Kyron in chat. What's up, buddy?
Hi, Kyron.
What up, brother?
Kyron, I don't know if you were able to go ahead and watch last week's stream, but we're so happy for you, man. We're so happy for you. Congratulations again on this, this next adventure in life with you and your family. And
So glad
yeah,
you
man.
can indoctrinate your son into peak peace.
Yeah, so we got our first Attack the Talk baby, and it's awesome. Yeah. So again, thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm excited to go ahead and get to the episode. We have what do you got? Josh says we are live. That's right. Karen says thank you,
Hello,
of course,
hello.
buddy.
Over here because you're jealous, bro. What's
He
that
gets
say?
FOMO.
All the puppies love me.
That's what it is.
Oh,
But
dude, the back of this dude's ear.
Of which
Not
one?
This dude down here.
of toes.
Yeah, there's no hair on it.
Yeah.
That would be his own fault.
But yeah, I would love to know what you guys are binging these days. Lexi, you've been still watching Breaking Bad?
Still watching Breaking Bad.
Uh-huh.
I believe I am on season 4.
Okay. Out of how many seasons? Because I've
think
never
there's
watched
6
Breaking Bad.
Seasons.
6.
There's
Oh,
6
okay.
seasons.
Damn. So you're getting to the light at the end of the tunnel.
And for those of you who don't know, I just got back home from dropping off Luca at the airport. Thank you, Luca. He spent the week with
Shout out
me.
to
It was
Luca.
so much fun. And
Shout out,
through that
Luca.
week that we spent together, those 4 days we spent together, we watched an entire season of Game of Thrones.
Awesome.
That's what's
So
up. That's what's up.
we are now on season 5. He's already seen it all before, but I'm watching for the first time. And I gotta say, I cried a couple times.
Okay.
It
My
happens.
jaw has been on the floor a couple times. There was so many.
One Piece.
The thing is when you think Game of Thrones, there's going to be a lot of death, but the way that it happens and the timing that it happens is still so shocking. So I've been really enjoying the journey.
That's awesome.
And I have so many characters I'm rooting for.
Space to continue this recording.
So Kyron says one peak. That's right. We have Kai earlier says week was boring. Football in on a break and Barcelona are still broke. So, yeah, well.
Question for you, my gracious host.
What's up?
You do not have enough disk space to keep recording. We're streaming, but not recording.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I mean, because it's immediately gonna go and stream over to.
We'll get it off.
We're not
anyways.
saving it, so we can send it over to.
Okay, sick.
Okay. But anyways, thanks for the update or for letting me know about that.
Just want to make sure.
And real quick, Tish is asking Kyron, do you like Chopper now, Kyron? And again, Josh wants to know when, Lex, when? And he also says top 5 favorite moments. Interesting. I think he needs top 5 favorite moments from Game of Thrones. And Kai's also asking, Lexy, do you know Rhea Ripley? And I think
Oh my God! Of course I do.
Yeah.
I love Rhea Ripley.
My
body
says,
goals.
Chopper is tolerable. Lol. I like when people call him cute or something, and he's just like, "Oh, stop it, you dummy." Yeah.
Oh,
It's just because he's shy. Yeah, that's right. That's
What a little
our boy
baby.
Chopper right there. Good stuff. But mommy mentioned.
yeah, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley. Yeah.
Of course I know who that is.
Okay, boys. Back
Lexy
up.
also posted a Q&A as well.
Yes, I'm.
Right.
You just read my mind. I'm checking it right now.
Very, very cool.
Just
So we'll
to see
go
if
ahead
there's
and we'll get
anything.
into the Q&A, and also for those of our friends that did not answer it over on Instagram, you can answer it if you want over in chat. Kyron says rip, also rip going Mary. Yeah,
Pick a hand.
shit was sad. And then Kai says your celebrity look like.
Oh, Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
I am honored. I'm very honored. She has a beautiful smile. She's
Yeah.
a beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that I had her body, but I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's in my genetics to have arms that big, to be honest.
She got some
just
pythons.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Letting you know, we have 2 responses for
Okay.
the Q&A that
Very
we
cool. So we got 2 responses.
posted
that
9
Lexi will
hours
go
ago.
ahead and read in a bit.
Oh, Toby,
again,
your hood is on.
For our friends to
Bro, stunting.
Toby, you look so cute.
Quit trying to be all stoic, bro.
All right.
I see him trying to be all stoic. He's like, I can't look at the
I
camera.
know. Turn on the puppy eyes, you
Fucking,
manipulator.
what's the aura farming over here?
I know.
So 2 responses, and again to our friends who are here live with us, don't be shy. Please go ahead and answer the Q&A if you'd like. Just says week's been weird. My body needs to readjust to that EST. That's right, that Eastern Standard Time. That's right.
He's so nonchalant.
Josh says I'm curious on these answers because what were the options?
I will read it out to you guys after this piece of nerd rope.
Okay. Tish says he's so nonchalant, and Kyron says he's aura farming. I do want to go ahead and say that it was an absolute pleasure again to go ahead and meet you, Tish.
Yeah.
You are
We did
just
that
an
after the
incredible
podcast.
person, and it's so cool to go ahead and meet our friends. And
know.
you guys are our friends and stuff. We link up every
We
week,
hang
but
out
it's
with you
always
guys literally every week.
it's such a cool experience to be able to actually meet you guys in person, and those are moments that I'm just grateful for, because again, you guys don't have to go ahead and give us your time and give us your support, but it means the world to us. And so for us to be able to go ahead and meet any of you, again, that's just an absolute honor. And yeah, so shout out to Tish. I hope you had a great time while you were here. And I had a lot of fun over at the One Piece
Sorry
Cafe.
the food wasn't cleaner. Welcome to the U.S. Sorry everything was
Yeah,
expensive
I know,
and there's
I know,
traffic.
that's right.
Welcome to the U.S.
So I thought the U.S.
SoCal.
fucking sucks.
Yeah, welcome to California.
Tish says everyone was so tall. You too, Ronnie, tall in spirit. That's right.
Ronnie's tall in
Damn right.
spirit.
For
She
sure.
wears her tall girl boots.
Ronnie's got tall length energy.
Yeah, she's got a 6 foot
freaking
heart.
leg energy.
She knows how to go ahead and control a room for sure.
Yeah, you
You
got a
know.
6 foot heart, Ronnie.
Yeah.
6 foot heart.
Good stuff. All right. So at the time, Lexi, if you're ready, we can go ahead and
Yeah.
read the question, and Lexi will read the question to us all, and maybe even if we want, I don't know. I don't know if you have a response or anything, but we can also. Is this a question maybe we can go and answer as well?
Yeah. It's pretty much a
Chime in.
Well, I'll just explain it to you guys. I was on Tumblr looking at some of the Shingeki no Kyojin, which is Attack on Titan, some of their polls, some polls that other Attack on Titan communities have been doing,
okay.
and seeing what
Taking some
people have been
inspo.
thinking about. Yeah.
Awesome.
And I linked the source on our story if you guys want to see. They have all kinds of polls there. Awesome. Maybe we'll pull from them in the future. I went ahead and linked them in our story so that we give them credit. But the question that I found interesting that I think would be fun to talk about with where we're at in the story right now
Let's do it.
is this community asked, which deceased characters would have supported the rumbling?
Ooh, that's a good one.
And
Wow.
I have percentages
Okay.
and names, about 10 of them.
Yeah.
So from most, or should we go from least to most voted? Or you want to go most to least voted?
I can also do a live poll as well here
Okay.
for our friends, to get more results and stuff
Yeah.
and all that, so they can tell us.
Yeah.
And if you want, we can do you want to just maybe chop it down to either top 5 or top 3?
Yeah, we can chop it down.
Okay.
So
very cool.
I'll read all of them,
Okay.
but then we'll chop it down and we'll let you guys decide on which ones you agree with most based off of the top.
Make sure you guys
maybe
are
4 most
listening
popular.
carefully.
So starting from lowest, we have at 7% Nile Doc. Given where we're at in the story right now, he's still alive.
Makes sense.
But yeah,
He wants nothing to do with the drama.
yeah.
He wants the MPs to be
He's
drama
pointing
free.
fingers at everyone. He's
like,
too
hey,
busy pointing
this is
fingers.
your guys' mess, okay? The scouts are the one who are spreading information here.
Yeah.
Not anybody else, okay?
Just don't look in my direction.
I
Anyone
know.
else is fine.
It's not me. So I don't
Yeah.
think he would put himself out there and say, yeah, I agree.
100%.
I don't
Josh
think
says he would not. Kai says Aaron's mom would have supported the rumbling because she loves him.
Oh, well, I mean, maybe.
I don't think she would have because she definitely didn't support him being a scout.
Yeah, if
So
she
she
doesn't
would not
support him being a
support
scout,
genocide.
I know. I don't think so. I think she'd be very against it. Oh, actually, I already messed up. Lowest, Nile Doc is at 7%.
Yeah.
At 5.6% is Hannes.
Hannes just
Obviously,
has such a
Hannes
pure
is
heart.
not. He's not
wants-
rooting for the rumbling.
He wants the best for Aaron and for Mikasa and Armin. So why would he want Aaron to essentially be this
yeah.
beacon of death?
I know. Honestly,
How can you booze out to all those people dying?
I know.
He's like, you're gonna kill my buzz, bro.
Yeah,
I know. He's like,
honestly.
guys, please. I just wanted to play Pinochle. Please, dear
I
God.
want to play Pinochle and drink my
At
drink.
5.8%, so in between Hannes and Niall, is Mike. We know Mike is not going to be for the rumbling.
No, definitely not.
He's
I
not.
mean,
That's my boy.
The rumbling's probably pretty smelly too, so I don't think he would want that
oh my
either.
gosh.
The rumbling is probably stanky. Just dead bodies
He's gonna clothespin his nose for all of eternity.
Wow.
and the steam. All right, but those are all of our
Ew.
single digits. Those are our low
Perfect.
votes. The next highest is 15.1%.
Okay.
Pixis.
Okay. Pixis
15%?
actually is. It seems like Pixis is actually on board with the mini rumbling.
Yeah.
Now in terms
like a mini
of
rumbling plan.
full on
The rumbling.
the rumbling.
Yeah.
Then that's probably where that 15%.
Yeah.
It plays into effect.
Like I think I agree that there's a 15% chance that he would be like, yeah. Off chance he'd be like, yeah.
Says Mike's nose would burn off.
Yeah, Mike would cut his own nose off and be like, I don't want to smell anymore.
Yeah, for sure. Kyron also says, I'm trying to think of who would have gotten mad at the world after they figured out the information about the Marlians. Yeah, if you have any responses, answers, let us know. For sure.
Throw it in the chat.
And next one is at 31%.
Okay, that's quite a bump.
Yeah, went from 15 to 31.
Yeah.
Is Irvin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, mini rumble.
But yeah.
So what are your thoughts on potentially Irvin Smith being okay with the
I don't
rumbling?
think Aaron would have been down for a whole.
We've talked
ass
before on
run.
how like
Yeah.
if Irvin survived,
Yeah.
he probably would have tried to stop Aaron from the rumbling.
I do believe that Irvin would be okay with kind of flexing a little bit and showing
Yeah.
the rest of the world that,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
we're not, just to go ahead and be like just
Yeah.
seen as this weak island.
You put
Yeah.
it better than anyone else could have. What Erwin with 2 arms flexing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Saying we got big damage coming
Yeah,
our way.
I see him in
be-
Pixis the same way of being like, yeah, let's do a mini rumbling just
Just to show our strength.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to show.
Yeah.
But I don't want the
Let's
rumbling
just
to happen.
take out Marley.
Yeah.
Deal?
Yeah.
Deal.
I don't think he would want the rumbling to happen, but that power might be too juicy for him to like not use.
Yeah. Again, the full rumbling.
Oh,
I don't-
yeah.
There's that would have to be a full on like character switch, much like we see with Aaron in season 4, where all of a sudden we're looking at how like just they're. ideology and their motivations change and stuff, something would have to significantly happen to Irvin Smith for him to go ahead and be okay with the rumbling.
Right.
Now maybe that's kind of like the second kind of change in life, where all of a sudden he's given a second chance.
Yeah.
He's alive, and now he's
Or
kinda
maybe like because he would theoretically, if he were alive, he'd be the colossal titan. Maybe him having Bertold's memories would do something to him.
maybe that battle for
In the off
Shiganshina really
chance.
did something to him for sure, to the point where
Yeah.
like he understands the forces that are out there, and who knows. But again, it's hard to believe that full force rumbling is something that Irvin Smith would be okay with.
I
I
agree.
feel like Erwin would definitely just be like, so let's just fuck up Marley.
Yeah, he'd be like, let's just
fuck
defeat
up-
our enemies.
Let's just fuck up Marley and everyone else will back off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we just live on
So-
our little island in peace. I got 13 years left.
Pretty much what you're saying is that Irvin would have been at the port, would have blown up all those freaking ships,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and he wouldn't have stayed at the port. He would have started walking over to shore.
Yeah.
He
Oh,
would have started
100%.
walking over to the.
He
He would have
would've
started
had-
getting his elbows ready,
I know.
Giant Erwin.
kicking. Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Exactly.
That'd be crazy. Okay, very cool.
I can see it.
So that was
Whoa,
Irvin.
Okay, so real quick before you continue, Lex. One I want to say is Zach, is Danzo, is that a character from Naruto? Because
Probably.
Kai mentioned
reminder.
it says, I think I have a Naruto addiction. I can't get enough. Kai
Yeah.
says valid.
Yeah.
So-
That Donzo would definitely be
So
like.
Kai says Danzo would have loved the rumbling.
Donzo would definitely be like, let's start this shit right now.
And then Josh is saying, as far as Irvin, right? That you said it was what, 31%?
Yes.
Josh
Hey, I'm gonna
says
show you one picture of Donzo, and you let me know if you think he would like to start the rumbling.
just based off of that, I mean, it seems like
I guess he could give off
he's a
rumbling
glutton
vibes.
for pain.
Yeah.
Look at
He
that
is
eye,
okay with
that
that.
cold ass eye.
I
bro.
know.
He's just-
Josh says it goes against
Me too.
Irvin's entire character if he did. And then Josh
agree.
also
Nuh-uh.
says Irvin would
Nuh-uh.
sacrifice, or maybe that is about Irvin. But Josh should say Irvin would sacrifice Historia. We do know that Irvin likes to gamble,
Yeah.
so
that's
maybe
true.
he would. He was perfectly fine with sacrificing many others. And Josh says, and use the rumbling as leverage. Interesting. Very
I
interesting.
agree.
Crazy is
Yeah.
how you can say that he would totally sacrifice Astoria and not like sacrifice his queen and not just do a mini rumbling.
Yeah.
Like I could totally see him being like, all right, let's just defeat our main enemy and everyone else will fall in line and back up.
Yeah. Exactly.
Flatten them to
Interesting.
the ground.
And then
Yeah,
Kai
Donzo's
also
very
says-
genocidal.
Says, I don't know, man. Aaron seems the same from season 1. That's a interesting take. And he said he used to always say, "I'll kill them all." Yeah, but he was referring to Titans,
Titans.
not
People.
people. But I guess you're right. He does always want freedom.
Yeah.
So
That's what he's a slave to.
yeah. All right. So that was Irvin at 31.
Yes.
Continuing on.
And at 31.3,
Ooh. Okay.
barely, is Ymir. Obviously, the freckled
Yeah.
Ymir.
So we got Historia's.
Historia's Ymir. Krista's Ymir.
Both of them. Yes.
I'll agree because she has a pretty pessimistic look at life, especially with how she was raised.
Yeah.
I use that term loosely.
You mean indoctrinated?
I could see her being like, yeah, kill them all. As long as I have Historia, yeah, kill them all. I don't care.
That's what I was gonna say. She's
Yeah.
like protect Astoria and kill everyone else.
I think that she would
Oh,
be very
man.
indifferent about it as long as she's back over in the island with Historia. Like
Less global competition to steal my girl from me.
yeah. Also, like, what is it?
That's true.
Out of sight, out of mind. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're not gonna go and see it. So at that point, you're like, the only thing that they're gonna see is
Yeah.
this devastation that causes the rumbling to begin, and then those colossals to go ahead and walk off. But the moment that they're away from the island,
Yeah.
it's like, all right, well, whatever else happens after that, guess
Yeah.
what? Is what it
Not
is.
our problem.
We're safe over here and stuff. And like, yeah, I think Ymir
Yeah.
really would be so indifferent about it, wouldn't be bothered by it because one, she doesn't have like family, she doesn't have like a home, she doesn't have like a land, she
There's
doesn't.
nothing else she really cares about that's not in parody.
Yeah, the only thing she would care about would be her person, Historia.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. So yeah, I can see that.
I mean, she slept through what 40 something years before. She'll just sleep through this easy.
Yeah, I
Easy.
know exactly.
She'll just sleep through the rumbling.
She ain't even gonna budge.
No,
Yeah.
Stomping
yeah.
around. She's
Just find her a nice hole. She'll
Yeah.
be good.
As a matter of fact, I believe that percentage for Ymir should be higher.
I think so too.
100%.
Yeah,
31.3. I think that's I think Ymir's votes are too close to
For
Irvin.
Ymir, yeah, exactly. For Ymir and Irvin to go ahead and be so close in percentage, it's like, okay, well, I don't know. I feel like,
I give you Mir
Yeah.
50 to 60.
yeah, like
I think
call
she's
it
a coin flip.
55%, yeah.
Depends
There's-
on who's holding Historia.
There's 3 people left.
So real quick, Zach is getting a friend saying hi. Hi, Zach from Pinto Wagon. What is up?
Pinto Wagon.
SBF Pinto Wagon.
Hello.
Shout out. I know you're saying hi to
Oh, there
Zach,
it is.
but hello.
Is that you, Earl? Is that my boy?
There you go. Shout out to Earl if that is Earl. Welcome. And
Pinto Wagon. That's funny.
if you want to go ahead and tell Earl the question so that maybe Earl wants to go ahead and respond. I don't know if Earl is
Everyone does not watch AOT.
okay. Never
Earl
mind.
does not
Never
watch
mind.
AOT.
Okay.
He says yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thanks for popping in. Hello.
What's up, bro?
And so we have 3 left. Yeah,
Okay.
3 left. So the next one is at 43.9.
Okay.
Little bit of a jump. Goes to Premier Zachary.
That's interesting. Premier Zachary is okay with executing the mini rumbling. As a matter of fact, that's what
Yes.
he wants.
I think
we
that
know
should
mini
be a
rumbling
lot
he's okay
higher.
for.
So I think for him to just be like that is the plan, like he would be okay with. I mean,
Yeah.
again, he's kind of a freak too, so I think
know.
he'd be
Yeah.
okay with.
I'm not surprised if Zachary would be
Yeah.
okay with it.
I would give him like at least 65% chance of
Yeah, just
fully
how, like,
committing.
Just how like dark this man thinks. Like I
Did you see
feel like
that
it'd be
chair,
a little-
bro?
Yeah.
Do we all
He's
see
like,
the
I'll
same
just have
chair?
it put up here. Like, what do you mean you'll just have the torture chair put in your room?
I'll just put this electric chair in my room. that
Yeah.
I sit at daily.
Okay, and then now, so that was the 3rd highest.
Yeah, so I'm
Third place.
gonna go ahead and do top 4 because that's the most that I can do. So I have Historia's Ymir,
Yes.
and then we have Premier Zachary.
And next
All right,
at
so top 3.
57.4% is Kenny Ackerman.
Ooh,
Should be way higher.
Kenny Ackerman, I think, would definitely be okay with the rumbling.
Yeah, I don't think he would
I mean,
care either way. Like Ymir, he doesn't really have.
He's okay with a little bit of spicy, like
Yeah,
you know.
he's like
destruction
sure
and all that.
excitement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think if he
get
had
to see
fight
Titans.
to continue or stop it, he would fight to continue it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
great
he
point.
should be
given the choice, yeah,
Bro should be at least 70-something%. Like,
yeah.
He's probably
I mean,
gonna
he's
be
he's a
like-
top 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so, but number one, highest voted.
Pete
At-
Rumbler.
And look how close this is, 58.3%. It is literally a 1.9% difference? Yeah, 1.9% difference. Or no, it might just be a 9% difference. Okay, at 58.3,
I can maths.
most votes goes to Aaron Kruger.
Aaron Kruger. Well, I mean, the thing is that he kind of envisioned it and saw it happening. So I think that
We
he
know
knew
that he
couldn't
was
prevent it,
obligated. Yeah.
you know, so in a way, he
An
actually
obligation.
is like a part of the rumbling.
I know,
you
he really
So
did like
Yeah.
endorse it,
He's
you
there.
know?
He's there for it.
So,
a
of course, he's
founding
number
member
one.
to the Rumble.
I know exactly.
Yeah. So there's no surprise that he is the most voted out of all
Yeah.
deceased Attack on Titan members. Which is what this question was. Which deceased character would have supported the rumbling? And I asked for your guys' thoughts after providing you with those stats that I did get from Tumblr on SNK polls. Thank you. And we have 2 responses on Instagram at Attack the Talk podcast on our Instagram story. Feel free to follow us on Instagram. That's where we post a lot of our questions, our updates, our polls, just any way that we connect with you. We do it through our Instagram at Attack the Talk podcast. So make sure you're following us there.
Yep.
And our 2 responses. One is from a friend of the show who could not make it today. We miss you and we wish you very well, Jacob. Jacob answers,
Yeah, miss you, buddy.
all of them would. He says all of them would support the rumbling.
Of course, Jacob is definitely
I think that's wishful thinking
a
there, bud.
supportive Jaegerist.
Yeah.
So I think that he would be 100% okay with any of these characters supporting the rumbling because
Right.
that's kind of just how it's been rewritten in Jacob's mind.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, if that's your prerogative, man, do your thing.
Also, before we get the second response, I'm gonna go and post this poll to our friends right
Yes.
now. So
Look in chat right now, guys.
Is this how I should go ahead and write it? Which deceased character would be the most supportive of the rumbling?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's perfect.
I have the top 4. All right. So poll is active. All of our friends in chat, please.
All right,
go
guys,
ahead
check it
and
out.
vote.
Polls active.
We'll see what you guys think. Let me
Out of
see
the top 4, who do you agree with the most?
Real quick in chat, Kai says, "Now Ymir would have hated the rumbling because Historia would have hated it, and Ymir's being the simp would be against it too."
Whatever
Maybe.
my girl wants.
Yeah, like I said, I think she should be very much indifferent about it. You know, as long as she's there with Historia. So I guess in a way you are right. Josh was saying these top 2 better not be dumb, and then he said, "Kenny, I agree." Kai says, "Unpopular take, but I genuinely feel like Aaron, day 1, actually liked the rumbling because they do get peace for a good amount of time."
Yeah. There's like a calm before the storm.
Yeah. And then we have Simply Live. This is a new, I don't know this name, so what up?
Hi, Liv.
Shout out. And Simply Live says, very off topic, but I just started listening to your podcast on my long drives. Thank you guys for keeping me entertained, huh? Oh, hey, hell yeah, dude.
Oh my God, thank you.
One, we are so grateful that you are tuning in. We hope that, you obviously, like the content and stuff that we're doing.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
at the
you
end of
like
the day-
listening to our voices on
I
your
know.
drive?
We're yeah, cool, man. We're happy to go ahead and help you out with the drives. And,
Yeah.
I
that
feel
warms
like
my heart.
If you are a fan of Attack on Titan, then you're gonna go ahead and find something in this podcast, for you. And because at the end of the day, that's what
least
the
we
core
hope-
of this
we hope
podcast
you do.
is. So at the core of it, we break down the episodes in chronological order. But we also like to go ahead and have fun. Just go ahead and kind of, just shoot the shit too sometimes and just talk about different topics and all that and kind of see what you guys are all up to and stuff for that join us, live and all that. So,
Yeah.
so thank you so much for the chat. Hopefully this isn't a one-time chat and stick around with us. And
Liv, if you don't mind, I have a question. Are you caught up on not that you're obligated to, but just asking, did you start the podcast from the beginning? Because if you did, number one, thank you for bearing through
Yep.
our season 1 episodes, or did you decide to hop in and you found us somewhere and you decided to just like hop into the middle of it? Because I'm assuming you've already seen all of Attack on Titan, obviously. Otherwise, we'd be spoiling a lot for you.
Oh yeah.
But I'm
spoilers
curious, did
all
you
day, every
happen
day.
to join us early, or did you happen to listen to us from the beginning, or did you just decide to join in?
yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
curious
let
to
us know.
hear.
We would love to.
And thank you, by the way.
Yeah.
So appreciative for that.
So Josh is saying Kruger would have supported the rumbling to save Eldia, but Aaron had a different idea in mind. Says Aaron Kruger actually wouldn't support the rumbling. He even helps them stop Aaron, lol. Ymir
Okay.
as well. I guess
Yeah.
if you want to go
You
ahead and
know
think
what?
about it in that point, like
Technically, yes,
I
but when
Is
you're
that
given the
just
options.
6, 7.
Okay.
so is that just like some sort of consciousness of them, or like is that actually them, you think, when they help out at the end, or do you think that's just like their like a rendition of them because of their like them
It's
being a part
hard
of
to
that Titan
say.
mold?
It's very up for interpretation. It's hard to say in terms of like, is that their spirit?
Yeah.
Is that their actual will? Or is that just like using what presence they did have while they were alive? Using them as like an empty vessel.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's a
Like, it's
good
piece of
question.
them. I feel because otherwise, then what's the point of them interacting with Armin in the paths? Like I don't. Doesn't him and Bertolt have like a little? Even though Bertolt doesn't really talk to him, he's just like.
Yeah.
I feel like there has to be some sort of.
Josh said it's Zeke allowing them to move freely in the paths. So thank you for that,
That's
Josh.
true.
Appreciate that
Thank you,
the
Josh.
clarification. So back to the responses. Thank you so
Oh,
much,
yes.
Jacob, for the response.
Thank you,
Tish
Jacob.
says a very Jacob answer.
Thank you, Jakob.
Yes.
And
And next we have friend of the show, Bobby.
yeah, what up, Bobby?
Hi, Bobby.
Shout out to Bobby.
Bobby says, very heartbreaking, yet interesting question. Maybe, he said, maybe free Ymir or Kenny, since he can't DREA. I don't know what that means. Since he can't dream. Ymir or Kenny.
Interesting.
So Bobby's vote are for Ymir
Well,
or
if it is
Kenny.
Ymir and Kenny. I mean, we definitely can see that.
Those
as
are in
well.
our top four.
So, for sure.
So yeah, Bobby, you seem to be in agreement with a lot of the Attack on Titan community, at least the Tumblr community that responded to those polls. But I could see a lot of the reasoning. I think that it's kind of accurate. I think that it's a pretty accurate Attack on Titan community. However, there are a few holes because Josh did point out about like, hey, these vessel of these people, even if it is
Like
a
their
piece of them.
essence, kind of, right?
Yeah.
If they are able to
Like
go
their
ahead and be
souls,
somehow
their
unlocked
spirit.
to move through the paths, then it has to be some sort of like spirit.
Yeah. So that's true. But I would love to hear so we have 4 votes so far on our live poll.
Right now, Kenny Ackerman is definitely leading by a wide margin, 75%, and then we have 25% for Premier Zachary. So if you guys want to go ahead and tune in or let us know who you think, which deceased character would be the most supported the rumbling, let us know over in the poll. All right, what say we? What do we think
I think Kenny is the most.
out of the group?
Yeah, I think he's the most likely, Kenny, because
Can we pull from like just a Rolodex of different characters?
yeah, of course.
How do we feel about probably the most evil person over in the series, King Fritz?
Oh, 100%.
King Fritz would do it just
King
because
Fritz
he
is
was
like,
bored.
Kill him! Kill
Yeah.
him!
King Fritz would
100%.
literally do it because he was having a boring afternoon. Like I think he would literally be like,
Yeah, I know. Also, Simply Live went ahead and responded to you. So
Oh
I
my
don't know if you want to
God.
read that, Lex.
Okay. She said, you all are so sweet. I started off listening to your season 1 episodes chronologically, but then my car started shuffling all of them. So now it's a surprise each time I drive.
Okay.
Mystery pod.
That's cool. I like that. I like that.
I kind of like what you did there, Liv. Well, again, then I'm gonna repeat the thank you for sticking through our season 1 episodes.
Yeah, season 1 we're still trying to figure out. I mean, we're still trying to figure it out.
I know, to
literally
this day.
as we
Figure it out
continue
every
doing it.
week, man.
I know, every week
Yeah.
we figure it out.
Did you not hear?
But our confidence.
The disc is full.
I know.
Yeah, we're like, I think your disk space is
Disc
full.
full, no memory.
Or the amount of stuff we've dealt with Twitch and stuff too.
Oh, dude, don't even.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we're not on Twitch anymore.
So, I mean, it was fun. It was fun kind of reflecting and thinking that we literally just had like a phone on a TV tray.
Yeah.
And we're just like, all right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and kind of just do our
Yap it
thing and
up.
stuff, and all that. And,
Yeah.
it's funny when you go
was
ahead and
very
actually listen
proper.
back to season 1. I believe it's kind of like lo-fi like music intro and stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's us very, very like low, like talking
Yeah.
and stuff like that with like the music really loud in the background or something like that,
Like, hello guys, welcome
So-
to Attack.
and
the
also
Talk.
we only had like an hour that we can go and record at a time.
I know we had a limit too.
an
There was a
hour,
lot.
take a break.
Yeah.
Try to get done in another hour.
Yep. So
But look at us
and,
now. Thank you,
here we
Nate.
are, and
Thank you, Adria.
and
So now
for
we used to get these episodes done in an hour.
I know.
crazy
I don't know how we did that.
humble beginnings. That's right.
But we didn't really have a community to talk to.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's
Well,
true.
we're
We
just
didn't
talking to
spend
each
half
other.
the time yapping with you
Now we
guys.
have an awesome community of people.
Also, too, since we have our community here live with us, I'm really, really kind of getting down with the idea of a subathon, man.
Let's go.
I'm down. It sounds like fun.
I think you guys could pretty much go ahead
You
and
say that
and
until you're like 61 Piece episodes in on a Saturday.
so this is what
As long
I
as
want.
I have
This is
my
what I want to
food,
do.
my
Okay.
snacks.
Well, holy shit.
Down-
Okay.
down the street
Never
from
mind.
Cane's,
okay.
bro.
Even better. So. Last week we were over at 185 subs. We're at 190 right now, which is
Oh
fucking
my
awesome.
God,
So shout out to
really?
you guys for subbing
Oh
to
my
us and all that.
God, guys, you're awesome.
The goal for us was to go ahead and use a subathon to get to 200, which that's still.
You
I mean, that's
guys
still
are
the plan
moving
and stuff,
faster
you know?
than we
But
anticipated.
what's subversion? We're gonna do a subathon. Pretty much, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and you'll find out more information when we know the
We're almost
release date
there.
of Wit One Piece remake.
Yeah.
And
we're
then-
thinking, I mean, it seems like sometime in
In January, so that's kind of the timeline.
Sometime
and
then.
when we get an official date, we'll go ahead and on that podcast, that stream, we'll let you guys know. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take a Saturday to get together. We're gonna go ahead and do like a subathon stream. So you'll probably get 2 streams from us that week. We'll have our usual stream that we go and cover the episode, but then that same week we'll go ahead and we'll do a Saturday subathon
Yes.
where we'll go ahead and we'll link up. We're gonna go and start watching One Piece Wit remake, and
That's true. Not counting Spotify. That's true.
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah,
Saw that.
and then for each sub that we get, that'll be an extra
Sub,
One Piece episode for us to go
okay.
ahead and watch. All right.
And I
So-
will be viewing for the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
this
if you
will be
want to
her
go
first
ahead
One
and,
Piece
and
experience.
witness Lexy watching
My
One
live
Piece for the first
reactions.
time,
And it seems like my live reactions to things that are dramatic because they're watching freaking Game of Thrones and everything. My face has been wet with tears. I've like had my jaw on the floor.
Yeah.
I've gasped more times than I could count.
yeah.
Do you want to make a small wager, my friend?
So it depends. What
I'm
do
also
you
an
have in mind?
emotional person. Are you
How
gonna bet I'm
many
gonna cry?
episodes do we think she lasts before she cries in One Piece?
I'm an emotional person.
I think that it's gonna get up to the.
Luca and I were watching 50 First
I
Dates
think-
last night and I started crying.
I think if they kept the little dog in Orange Island with Buggy, I think she cries for the dog.
Okay.
That's a good call. I would cry for a dog.
I know. I give it. Let's just say 10 episodes.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and end this poll.
You give me 10 episodes of the Wit remake?
I
Till
teared
cry?
up. I teared up at that dog, and that dog was like 18, 20 something episodes into the OG version.
Okay.
So that dog's probably gonna show. If they have the dog, it'll. You know what dog I'm talking about?
I think so.
The dog that. No, I'm not gonna spoil it.
No, yeah. We'll wait.
Orange Island with Buggy.
Okay.
Oh, he's so cute. I give it. I
I
give
think
it
it'd
10
be a fun
episodes.
We're
idea.
going to have a whiteboard of like a bingo card or like bets.
Yeah. Yeah, but we do want to go and have fun with it.
Gasps.
It'll be
Cry.
cool.
Bingo
Jaw
card. She
drop.
doesn't know who someone is that she just met.
She laughs at the laugh.
Yeah,
Not
I'll
the
laugh
joke.
at a laugh. I'll repeat a funny word and it'll be my new vocal
Shame,
sting.
shame. Jojo.
But yeah, so that's kind of the plan right now. Obviously we need to go ahead and kind of continue working on it and planning on it, planning for it.
Tisha's chopper arc will break her down.
Oh,
Yeah,
well.
for sure.
Oh God.
I'm
So
gonna stop reposting One Piece edits on my
January.
TikTok now, so you don't.
January after the holidays, y'all. We'll go ahead and we'll do a subathon.
I cannot do January 24th.
And yeah,
I'm going
hopefully
to
you
a
guys can join
gala.
us.
Awesome.
Yeah, no worries.
Gala
We'll go
with
ahead and
Aaron.
we'll fit it around our schedule and stuff. Very, very cool.
I like it happening.
Josh says we need another OVA where we start going wild with the topics like last time. That stream was top 3.
Yeah, our OVAs are some of our top,
Go ahead and,
our top watched.
I'm sure on OVA will go ahead and be around the corner.
Holiday
very
OVAs.
So yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun to do. But so kind of getting back to the Q&A.
Well,
That was the first person that came to my mind where I was like, oh man, for sure. Like if we're going back to history, we're talking about a war and everything. Like
King Fritz.
Fritz will 100% be on board. with it.
100%.
But if we're not going that far back, and let's say I'm thinking about a character,
Deceased people that we have, in our universe. Like,
Yeah.
you can't. I feel like it's hard to include. I will say there was also Marco and Petra were also included, but their stats were so low I didn't even put them in there.
I can't see that.
They were at like
happening.
2% or something.
You know who'd be down for it? Oduo.
Odawa was in it. He was a pretty low
Yeah?
percentage too. He was like 3%.
Nah, he deserved a lot more. I feel
Yeah, I was
like
gonna say Odawa would be like,
I mean,
yeah, whatever.
Odo would be
Levi
pissing
wants.
himself, man.
I know.
Pissing his pants.
Blue, are you comfy?
Man, I'm trying to think of like some potential deep cuts here. Like
afraid.
I'm looking at like somebody who wouldn't be okay with it. Obviously, like we lost Section Commander Ian. He would not be okay with it.
I was
Miko
thinking
would
of
not be
something
okay
like
with it.
a Dinah Fritz.
Well,
that
the
hard
thing
to
is though is
say?
that Dinah
She'd
is
be
a
down as
founding
fuck
Titan.
for that.
It depends on.
I don't even know if she'd be okay with like all that blood on her hands because she needs to be involved in that rumbling in order to execute it.
Yeah.
You know?
After how Marley did her dirty, let's just say they bring Dinah back from
Yeah.
being a Titan. She's now a Titan user.
But the thing is that like she's a restorationist though. So
yeah.
like I don't
know if she would answer with rumbling.
But imagine being trapped as a Titan all those years, the resentment that's built up.
That's like saying
true.
Grisha would be okay with the rumbling.
Why do you think she went after, dude, out of all the people she could have chomped on, she chose her husband's new wife. Like, there's a lot of
Oh, I mean,
resentment
yeah.
In her
there.
defense, Aaron did that. in her
The
defense.
irony was too good. I still believe she's probably like,
don't know if-
all right, I guess.
But I don't
maybe
know what
rumbling-
being stuck in a Titan does to the person's mind. You know, maybe very well she could grow a lot of resentment.
So I don't know. I mean, I
Right,
can't
Toby?
see somebody who
Maybe.
wasn't Grisha would be okay with it.
Yeah.
Looks like we're getting some glitch over here. I
Looked like
apologize.
they're forgetting that he was missing a leg until he turned on. He'd be like, "Oh,
Hopefully it's not
like,
acting
it
crazy
just looks
over
like
on
he's
your
about to
guys'
piss,
side.
but it's not."
Us.
I mean, it's fine on our end. What are you getting? Oh, it is choppy on our
it's
end.
super choppy over here. For
Oh,
me.
guys, I hope it's not so choppy
Oh
for
fuck,
you.
we're getting buffer. We said the wrong name. Dino,
Uh-oh.
we're sorry.
Oh, we're sorry. The powers that be are disagreeing with our votes.
The rumbling is hard back.
We're having too much fun, guys. YouTube isn't letting us.
Okay, we're back.
Let us know if you can hear us, and if we are super choppy, please let us know.
Josh says the rumbling is hard to back. That's right. I know. It's hard
back
to
at over 2,000 kilobytes per second. We're good.
It's hard to go ahead and to come up with characters who would be okay with just like mass genocide.
I know.
Jacob, where are you? I'm surprised Falco's not on. I mean, we already
Choppy?
know.
Choppy.
Yeah.
He said it's getting choppy.
I know.
Choppy? That's so cute.
Damn, I can't really think of anybody that would be like on board with it and supporting it. Like, I don't know.
Jacob.
I
Pete
guess
Sodus.
you know. like-
Honestly, that's one that I was like kind of tossing on, and I was like, nah, I don't
I
know.
feel like he might be too much of a coward.
I mean, Sodus would not be okay with it. I mean, he was like he was helping the crew prevent Aaron from doing it
Yeah.
by, sacrificing himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're being like, we cannot let Aaron do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's her name? Freaking
What's the name of the
Kenny's
what's the-
right hand.
Oh,
gal.
not Nanaba.
No, but she was
That's
blonde.
JJK.
Starts with the C. I just had it.
I'm blanking too.
I just had it. Oh my
Josh,
god.
help us out.
I only voiced her. What's her name?
What is
Kaven.
Kaven? Yes. Yes.
I knew it was in there. I knew it was in
Yeah.
there. Kaven, my girl Kaven.
Yeah, Kaven would be okay with it. Kai says, I saw a stupid AOT poll on TikTok. It's so crazy. It's insane. Like, how can some AOT fans be so stupid in comments were agreeing? What was the poll? We'd love to go ahead
Some
and hear
people
the
see
stupid.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan from, I feel like, a totally different lens. Like, I know what you're talking about, Kai. I've seen people online talk about
mean-
Attack on Titan, like, with the same mental capacity of it only being season 1, like man versus giant naked person.
Oh,
like,
I
that's
know.
not what Attack on Titan
It's
is.
Jacob-
so much deeper.
Jacob's a
It's way
Jaegerist.
I know.
Like we have it in our own.
I know,
chat.
that's
Like,
true.
we
But
have
that's how beautiful Attack on Titan is. Honestly, it's all about a matter of perspective.
Yep.
Hey, you know who'd be down for the rumbling? I don't think you would hear that episode. The OVA we did for Annie, that rich dude.
Oh,
yeah,
I wasn't
like,
here for that.
He would be down as for
That
that.
guy's like, fuck them all, let them all die.
Yeah.
whatever. The
As long
less
as
people,
I have my booze
the better.
and my
you know?
cigars, I'm okay.
And I
That's
think
just like
I think
saying-
Demo Reeves might be into it.
100%.
Now that's a lot of customers that he's
That's
losing.
true.
So he
That's
has a
true.
business mindset here.
Like,
Okay.
what are we
Yeah,
gonna do?
but
We
they
get
can
rid of all the
repopulate.
consumers.
Then everyone who's gonna be
Well,
Republican.
then all the
already
consumers
knows
of
him.
the entire world are in his island.
He's got all of the
He can-
demand,
He's got all the demand. He can really capitalize off that.
and he's gonna be the only supply.
And Flago will just be like,
Wanna be the very best.
Yeah,
That's a good
it's hard. It's hard to come up with characters that would fully support
what are you
a
guys
rumbling.
so tired from?
Fuck, I don't know.
I know that's a really
I can't
hard
think
one.
of any other characters. I'm like trying to go ahead and think about characters that we've lost.
Shigaraki.
Yeah, for sure. But I think that he would be jealous of the power of Aaron.
Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, who's this Aaron person?
I know.
And why aren't I doing the
Let's just do some
rumbling?
crossovers. Yeah,
Recruit Aaron to be the League of Villain member.
I know.
I think Blue would be down for it.
Blue, would you?
He's like, Aaron Yeager. I heard
What are
you're
you
the
guys
one
so
responsible
tired
for the
from?
rumbling.
Oh,
How about you work for me?
Vincent Chancer is working on My Hero Academia's final season.
Who is?
Vincent Chancer, the guy who animates like the Gear 5 stuff. You know the episode where Luffy rides in on Momo?
God,
He did that scene. So think of that animation style.
Oh yeah, that's so cool.
But yeah, he's working on a MHA final season.
Okay.
Are you
Fuck yeah.
happy?
Kai says they say that Aaron telling his emo girl he hate her was harder than him sending a Titan to kill his mom?
I don't think I understand, Kai.
Harder than.
It was harder than him sending a Titan to kill his mom. Well, here's the thing, though, right? So, from the creator himself, Isayama, there was a lot of restraint and fear for him to even show any kind of romance, any kind of, just any of those moments that us viewing it were like, is it going to happen? Are they going to express their love?
I know.
Oh my
Are
gosh.
they finally gonna kiss?
And
There's
it
some
never
real deep
happened, right?
stuff.
Except for, we got some sort of form of that over in the finale. But in terms of that being more difficult than having, the smiling Dinah Titan go ahead and murder his mom, I feel like that. What's the scene when he explains it to who? Was it to?
He explains it to.
It's not to Armin, right? Is it to Armin?
What scene are you talking about?
When he pretty much, when he tells a character that he's the one who pretty much
That I
led
sent
Dinah to
the Smiling Titan to my mom.
to walk past Bertold.
That's Armin.
It was Armin, right?
It is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's after when they're in
Yeah,
the
we're
world
over the
memory.
past,
Wait,
we're on that journey
Technically,
together,
it's
right?
before the rumbling,
Yeah.
but it's the memory pocket dimension.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so that's what the scene I was thinking. I didn't know if that was it for sure, but then I just remember that really
I'm gonna
breaking
double-check
Aaron.
this. If not, Josh will correct me.
Like, I'm pretty sure it broke him to the point where, like, he showed such, like, tremendous remorse and guilt. And so, for that, I don't know, for Aaron telling his emo girl that he hates her, I don't know. I think that was just out of, like, also, he did that to try to protect, her.
Yeah, that's true.
Kurapika is
So in a sense, it
drowning
wasn't like
in the-
pure
It
hatred because we
was-
understand
Despair.
how he really felt about her. You know?
Yeah, it was Armin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right. When he's explaining everything to her.
All right, Zach. Kai has a Naruto chat for you.
I only opened it up real quick. Sorry, I was researching.
Research.
Goat Rudo, talk
A
no
lot of
Jutsu
characters.
Aaron. No, there's no way.
Kenny Ackerman.
Yeah, we're just gonna stick with Kenny, I think.
There's no way that Naruto can talk Aaron out of doing the rumbling. No talk no jutsu will work. Talk no jutsu is basically, guys, we can all be friends here. We can end this peacefully. Believe it.
Believe it.
Nope.
I'm gonna be Hokage. No, he's not. He's not. Aaron's gonna be like,
Summons Titan Hand.
boosh. That would be a pretty cool fight though, watching Aaron fight Naruto. Naruto's the tail beast.
Wow. Yeah. I agree, Josh. The rumbling is really hard to back.
Yeah.
All right.
Reject before getting rejected.
Well, I do want to say thank you, Lex, for the Q&A. Really
Yeah.
appreciate that. And it was a really, really
Solid
interesting
Q&A.
one. And
Yeah, I
hope
wanted to
that,
hear you guys' thoughts on some other Attack on Titan community polls and see how our community.
I really hope you guys had a difficult time responding to that Q&A.
I know.
that is a tough one.
It's
We
tough.
want to make you guys think and struggle with your own morality, okay? That's the goal.
Jay says he couldn't convince Sasuke. You think he'd convince Aaron? Yeah.
True.
Kind of his overkill. Not gonna lie, Tenten could deal with Aaron. Interesting. I like that Kai is like thinking about a little collab action going on between
I
like
know.
battles.
I
and stuff with
know.
Naruto and with Aaron. We've done that before in the podcast where
Yeah.
we kind of like talked about other characters from other anime potentially arriving over to the island parody and like, oh, how would they fare? What would happen? This and that. We of course did it with Death Note with Light and Aaron.
That's right.
Tenten is not dealing with Aaron, bro. You true.
We're like, that's who would be okay with the rumbling.
I know.
Light
Yagami. He'd be like, no crime in the world. That's fine. No, he might be like, how can I be god of the new world if there's no one to be god
Well,
of?
it's God of the New World. It means that you are now just the god of the island.
Yeah, god of
So
the new world is the
Aaron
island.
do his thing, and then he'll just write down Aaron's name over in the book and just be
Yeah.
like, it's a wrap. Guess what?
Yeah.
I'm the
death by decapitation by girlfriend.
Yeah.
yeah,
Exactly.
There you go.
She's the one who killed
Oh
him.
shit, that'd be crazy. Can
Awesome. I shall rule.
you imagine that? All of a sudden, it's like the founder Ymir just goes out there and removes like a mask, and it's just light.
Yeah.
Light's been in the
Like,
past
what
this
the
whole
heck's
time.
happening?
No, seriously. We're trying to get down.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and now take the time to get into the episode breakdown. This is gonna be a big Lexy episode.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah, Lex.
Also, a new Tame Impala album in an hour and 30 minutes.
All right.
So she's giving us a timer, is what that means.
I know.
Now, guys, we're gonna live react. No, then we're gonna get claimed by
Again.
Paramount or whatever. Whoever.
Like, scammer get scammed. Meow, meow, meow. Cat, cat, cat. That's from Ronnie.
Oh, hi, Ronnie.
Meow, meow, meow. Cat, cat, cat.
We got Ronnie in chat. I gotta see the chat.
You got hyped up earlier in chat too, Ronnie.
Meow, meow, meow. Cat, cat, cat. That's right. There's a bunch of cats here. Do you consider yourself, Zach, you're a dog?
I'm a dog, bro.
You're a freaking golden retriever.
Oh.
Lex, you consider yourself a cat or a dog?
I honestly feel like I'm a cat.
I think that I'm a cat too. I'm definitely an indoor cat.
Yeah.
For sure.
I feel like I'm a come as you please cat.
Yeah.
I feel like
can
a
see
black
that, too.
cat.
Yeah. Tish says, Ronnie, your pound cake saved my life.
Yes, it saved mine too, man.
That was a solid pound cake.
Ronnie goes, I heard I have BDE or something. I don't know.
Why?
Yeah, something like that.
PDE.
And that's pretty much what Tish said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, something
She's
like
like, you
that.
guys are so tall, and also Ronnie has big dick energy.
Yeah, basically is what she said.
She be slinging that thing in.
Pretty much.
Oh, you knocked down the Van Gogh.
All right. Well, beautiful, beautiful. I'm ready. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do this. Here
I'm
we
in
go.
it.
I will be the narrator.
But don't forget it.
Actually, Zach will narrate first part, please.
Say less, bro.
And then
I gotta talk today.
Here we go. So we got season 4, episode 12. This episode name is Guides. This is part 4 of episode breakdown and discussion.
Ma.
We return to the episode as Commander Pixis has just given out his new orders to the regiments to find the whereabouts of Eren Yeager so that they can negotiate with him. Kiyomi Azumabito, a guest during the deliberation, approaches Pixis.
Commander Pixis.
Commander Pixis addresses Mrs. Azumabito.
Please forgive that unseemly display, Lady Azumabito.
Kiyomi continues.
It's fine. Every nation goes through this.
Pixis decides to be upfront and honest with Kiyomi.
Still, I'm afraid that I can't guarantee your safety right now until we're able to settle this matter. I suggest that you wait at the port.
Kiyomi understands and sympathizes with Commander Pixis.
Right. We sincerely hope for a swift end to this turmoil. And for Eldia's victory.
Kiyomi changes her attention elsewhere.
Lady Mikasa, please, if things take a turn for the worse, don't hesitate to make for our ship.
Mikasa is appreciative of Miss Azumabito.
I'm grateful for your offerings, and I appreciate your concern. That being said, I see myself as an Eldian. I want to fight for the future of the place where I was born and raised. So please, don't worry about me.
Kiyomi seems to be confused.
What are you talking about? You're the entire reason Let me try that again. What are you talking about? You're the entire reason we crossed the sea to come to this place.
However, Mikasa attempts to correct Miss Azumabito.
You came for our resources.
Kiyomi is caught off guard.
So long as we stay open to trade, you don't care who leads this nation. You just need the rumbling to succeed, right?
Miss Azumabito appears to be a bit embarrassed as she responds.
That's true. If the promise of the rumbling turns out to be an empty one, Hizuru will say our clan acted alone and hang us out to dry. Our investments will amount to nothing, and the Azumabitos will succumb to our debts.
A bold Mikasa continues.
Sounds like one more reason that I shouldn't rely on you.
Kiyomi tries to justify her actions.
The Azumabito clan had no choice but to adapt these turbulent times. But as a result, our prestige has been reduced to the point where we're now derided as a pack of wretched money-grubbing vixens. Still, we haven't lost our pride as a clan, any more than your mother had when she engraved our crest into your wrist. No matter what becomes of this land, we truly wish to protect you.
Okay. Very, very interesting here. All right.
I love how Mikasa's like, dude, cut the bullshit. She's like over it.
She's like, you know, I was at that meeting, right?
Yeah, she's like, I know all you want is
know the
iceberg
terms.
stone. Yeah.
Bro, you ain't sleep. I saw your eyes show money
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Like Nami at that
Literally.
iceberg stone. Nah.
Yeah. Mikasa's like, I've been to a couple council meetings, all right? I know some of these words, and I know that you don't actually care about this thing carved into my wrist.
Yeah. So
All you care about is bread.
Miss Azumabito from Hizuru,
But she's
we
kinda
understand
honest.
the foreign ally. One of the few, maybe the only ally
I know,
that
seems to be our
Parody
only foreign
has.
ally.
The only foreign ally.
But the only foreign ally because of that said resource, which is that Iceberg Stone.
Yes.
We understand that there was negotiations that really took place, and
Iceberg
the
Stone
person
is
that was
only
speaking on behalf of
native to
Parody was
Parody.
Zeke. So not much negotiation going on there.
I
More
know.
So like, this is what needs to get done. I need you to get it done. Do it for Parody, and you can go and get your resources from over there.
Yeah.
So anyways, Kiyomi made it known that through those negotiations, pretty much what they're getting out of it, and Mikasa was there. So it's something that even at that moment, Mikasa understood, really what their, I guess, reasonings and their motivations and really what they're fighting for. It's not for
Right.
fighting for parity. It's, fighting for resources. It's
Yeah.
fighting for, wealth.
Something to, bring back to their Azumabitos.
Yeah. You got to bring back that wealth over to Hizuru. So, Commander Pixels, to recap, is essentially, I guess, the new premiere.
Yeah, it seems
know?
like
Yeah.
premiere in standing.
Yeah.
Premier Pixie.
Yeah. I mean, I like the sound of it. I mean,
PP.
it's
Premiere
more
for the
so
time being.
because he is like the eldest senior commander, and he's kind of like, I guess,
He's experienced. Not old, experienced.
Oh, he's old.
He's the TPP.
He's old.
He's old.
Temporary premier.
Especially the way that Mappa decided to draw him.
I know,
He looks a
serious.
little
Bro,
alien.
In that one scene, I was like,
Yeah.
bruh.
The one that we did last
looks
week, he like
kinda
changes.
sick.
His head shape changes like every other scene.
Yeah.
He does, right? It looks
I
like
feel like
he
they
has,
just
an
couldn't get it
inflated
down.
Looks like a
head, and all of a
xenomorph.
sudden, like his face just looks so
I know,
like,
and then it looks really thin. And
Yeah.
There was even one scene, what was it? One scene this week when he's about to walk away from Azumabito. He's like, just like sunken in. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, are you good?
I know.
Yeah, it's like what happened in the span
much
of you
wine.
turning away from her.
I
I know the wine. Maybe the
gained-
wine's getting to
I
him.
gained a lot of power
yeah.
and I gained a lot of liquid.
Blue better not be stepping on no.
But yeah, I mean,
Don't
so
pull a Coda, bro.
Pixis arrived to essentially end the turmoil between the MPs and the scouts, and pretty much that was just finger pointing, which we discussed by now Doc and some of the other high-ranking officials of the military police regiment.
Correct.
So with that being said, Pixis, as described here by Zach, the new plan is to try to find Aaron. We want to negotiate with him. And we're not trying to go ahead and create any more bloodshed because, one, they don't have the bodies, they don't have the resources, they don't have the time.
Yeah.
So they got to go ahead and find him, negotiate him. They feel like they have leverage with Zeke being there. They really think they have the upper hand with
Did I close him off?
watching Zeke.
you're like,
But they are going to be very much surprised to find out that they don't have the upper hand. They think that they have,
Yeah.
somebody babysitting Zeke.
yeah.
Unfortunately, not the case. So that bargaining chip is essentially, nothing you can even go ahead and kind of, negotiate with.
Yeah.
So let's get to what Miss Azumabito went on to go ahead and kind of have a conversation with Pixis and with, of course, Lady Mikasa. She overheard this turmoil and she understands what's happening over in Parody, and she even sympathized with Pixis last week when we talked about how pretty much this is normal and this is what happens to other nations, other lands and stuff. They
Yeah.
have turmoil amongst themselves, and this kind of stuff happens.
Civil war is a common thing.
Yeah.
And so Pixis again
Jesus.
is trying to be sympathetic back, and he is asking for forgiveness about what she just saw. And Pixis pretty much just plain and simple says, we can't guarantee your safety, right? So you should probably go ahead and wait over by the port and you know, just pretty much be on standby for when it's time to go ahead and get the hell out of this island, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you're trying to figure out a way to get on the bed. You can go through that way.
He's like, wait, Toby there.
He's trying to figure out a way to get on the bed. He keeps going from that way to that way to that way, and he doesn't want to anger Toby.
So Kiyomi says that we sincerely hope for a swift end to this turmoil. Does she know more than she is leading on?
It
seems.
I don't know. It seems like she's kind of just
She's-
saying
she's-
what she needs to be saying.
She's hinting here with like, I mean, hinting to Mikasa, like, if things get, you know, like, what does she say? Like,
if you
she
have
says,
to leave this land,
yeah, please,
Feel
if
free to
things
jump
take
on
a
my
turn
boat.
for the worse, does she know, like, that they're in for some, you know, some trouble?
yeah,
Does
she's
she
like,
know
if
what
things
Zeke's
get
gonna
worse,
do?
you could just chalk it up to her being like, I've talked to many nations like this. I've been through many wars. I know that this isn't the worst that's yet to come, but
This won't be the first time that, you know, Miss Kiyomi here, Miss Sazumibito,
Mm-hmm.
like, leaves us with thinking that, oh, she knows more. Because remember even her
With
moment
Willie
with Willie
Tiber.
backstage, right? And she has a little conversation. She walks and she leaves the land. And she's like, let's get out of here. Almost
I
like a
don't
change
think
of
it's-
character, you know?
I don't think it's that she knows more about the specific situation. I think just kind of like she said, she's got experience. She can see when the seeds of discord are sown.
So you don't think
Yeah.
that Zeke kind
She
of...
probably also has known a little bit about Zeke from her experience with Marley.
Remember, she
and
negotiated
Willie.
with Zeke.
Yeah.
So they've had conversations,
Yeah.
right?
So
she
probably
just seems like she has her hands in a lot of baskets. Her loyalty is obviously to her clan in Hizuru, but she's not shy to, you know, butter some people up for the sake of her clan. You know, she'll make some deals with Zeke. She'll make deals with Mikasa. She'll make deals with whoever.
Yeah.
And it seems like she's just someone that only really looks out for her own and doesn't really care what she has to do to get it.
Yeah.
Just keep the peace. You know, just keep that front of like.
she
you know,
just wants to
I'm a-
remain neutral to everybody else.
Yeah, to everybody else, she doesn't want to reveal her cards too
a
much.
good actor.
But yeah,
You know?
I mean, she's trained in politics.
Yeah.
She does a great job at you know, always being
It's just that
neutral.
she's very diplomatic.
Yeah, very diplomatic. She does a very good job because you don't know where her cards are lying.
And she also understands what's at stake here because she even mentions that, like, she goes, if the promise of the rumbling turned out to be an empty one, Hizuru will see our clan acting alone and they will hang us out to dry. Our investments will amount to nothing, and the Asmobitos will succumb to our debts. Like,
I do like that she does have some honesty here with Mikasa. I think she's trying to lure Mikasa to be like, look, I'm being so honest with you. I'm not hiding anything.
yeah,
But I'm thankful that for Mikasa that she can see through her bullshit.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, it's also like she's very much like, oh shit. She just like straight up called me out on my bullshit.
yeah.
exactly.
I guess I might as well save face right now and
Yeah.
be like, yeah, we're fucked. If we
Yeah.
don't make this deal.
Yeah, she's like, of
So-
course I'm pushing for this deal, and of course I'm pushing for the iceberg stone. Like,
But
duh.
I still love you like a
Yeah.
daughter.
She's like, but you were you're just a happy accident.
Am I
I'm so
wrong?
happy to see you.
And thinking that, like, did she not describe Mikasa as like
I pulled a Lex.
one of the last descendants, or no, or
I don't know if she describes her as one of the last
she?
descendants.
So Mikasa
she's
isn't like
descendant from the
Hizuru's-
one that was left behind originally.
She's
that
not like
fought in the
Hizuru's-
Great Titan War.
like last hope or anything, right, or whatever.
No.
no,
she's just next in line
like,
from the bloodline to lead.
Okay.
yeah. I think she's just got valuable blood, and at least to their clan, her blood is very valuable.
Yeah.
Her lineage is very valuable.
If I remember, Josh can correct me, but if I remember correctly, there was the original Osmobito that was left in parody that participated in the Great Titan War, and then was left behind by the Osmobito clan, who went back to what's it called,
Over to Hizuru.
Hizuru,
Yeah.
and she's a descendant from him,
From that samurai, right?
from the samurai, yeah, from Zoro, yes.
Yeah, from Zoro, exactly. Okay, yeah, it's starting to go ahead and kind of come back to me. Thank you for the.
I'm like-
and that comes from her mom's side.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm like 80% sure.
So she
That's how
has
that went
like
down.
again thinking about just Mikasa's lineage. Like not only does she have that Ackerman blood, but she also has that kind of Hizuru.
Yeah.
That
Like she really
Royal
is like a
samurai.
little lady. She really is Lady Mikasa. She has very valuable blood with a very important lineage, I feel. At least to how it pertains to the story.
Kai's got a couple questions. First question from Kai says, "Are you guys into animals?" I'm not talking about cats and dogs. I'm talking about animals in the wild.
Yes.
Animals in the wild are
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I think they're really interesting.
I want a red panda.
There you go. Zach wants.
Yeah,
a
I
red
think
panda.
they're really interesting.
As a matter of fact, early on, over in like seasons 1, 2, maybe a little bit of season 3, we talked about our spirit animals and stuff, which was something.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
a
We have a
reoccurring
lot of
thing.
respect for animals, of
Do
course.
you guys remember your spirit animals?
Of course. How could I ever forget?
I know mine's a dolphin.
Yeah. Staple dolphin.
Yeah,
Yours is a good dolphin.
and then Lex.
Mine is a bat. But I have been known to see a bighorn sheep as well. But I prefer a bat.
Eagle whale.
Yeah, whale/eagle.
Yep. I put eagle first though. I want
Yeah.
to be a big bird.
Yeah, eagle is
America.
definitely more of your vibe.
What the fuck is a kilometer?
Yeah, what's a
A
kilometer?
bat?
Metric system. Yeah, a bat.
The fuck
Isn't
is
it
the
fitting?
metric
I mean,
system?
you said
so
that
cute.
Lexi's celebrity lookalike is Rhea Ripley.
I know.
know.
Why are you surprised? I love bats. Freaking bats. I love
Okapi.
Halloween.
Okapi.
Okapi.
Oh, an okapi?
Yeah, that's what Tish says. My spirit animal is an okapi.
Specifically the one in Attack on Titan, though. That okapi.
There you go.
Where Mikasa's like, I don't know, it's a dog-looking thing. I don't know what that is.
Kyle also says, do anime still use clans? I thought we left that in Peak-Rudo?
No,
Oh, like
we,
Peak
we only
Naruto?
left gang signs in Peak Ruto.
No, there's still the Osmabito clan, okay? They're a clan.
Yeah. But yeah, so Mikasa does call her on her bullshit. And
Kiyomi, get your ass over here. That's funny, Ronnie. I like that reference.
I was thinking Kiyomi, get your ass beat though.
Kiyomi, get your ass over here is from when Ariana had a black scent.
Oh.
And she's like
Really?
doing a video with her friends, and she's like, Kiyomi, get your ass over here. Come on, girl.
she actually says the name
Come on,
Kiyomi?
girl. Yeah.
Wow.
And she, like, one of her friends' name is Kiyomi. Thank you for unlocking that, Ronnie. That's
wow,
so
that's
funny.
hilarious.
I would not have known that.
She like had honestly, Black Kiana used to make some really good music. She made some really good R&B music back when she was trying to be black. This my juice, exactly, Tish. This my cookie. This my juice. Okay.
What the?
Like I don't know why she thought that was a good. Her accent has changed so many times throughout her career.
She's a method actor, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Lex is the only one that gets my random comments. Africana Wakande.
Wakande.
Holy shit, that's hilarious.
Yeah, Africana Wakande.
Wakande.
Dude, yeah. I'm so glad. Thank you. See, all the girls get the girl
my
world
God,
jokes.
That's hilarious.
That's so funny.
Africana Wakande.
This my juice. I have to show you guys those videos. It's like embarrassingly funny how like she has such a thick black.
You know,
scent
I
in
have
videos.
so I have seen the kind of variations. There's like different like a short compilation, right? Mm-hmm. That you can find obviously
like the
over
Ariana
and stuff,
Grande
like-
evolutions.
yeah, exactly. Kai says, Lexi, your hair looks beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Kai.
Regional variants of Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much all the
exactly.
Ariana Grande variants.
Arigato
Arigato
Grande.
Arigato Grande. Yeah. Some people are saying that she's trying to look Korean now. No, she's just pale now and skinny. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't deny her singing voice though. She's got some pipes.
Yeah.
But her track record for her,
Oh my
I don't
gosh.
know. It's interesting.
Homewrecker?
Hey,
Well,
I
also
wasn't-
that.
I've been
The whole
low-key hater
separate-
since I was on Salmon Cat. I've been a hater since
You've been a hater since the beginning.
Yeah.
since OG. Before she licked that donut.
But you know, say
Yeah.
she was going through some shit too over at Nickelodeon with freaking within
Dan
I know, with Dan
have her do
Schneider.
some
I know.
gross shit.
Dan.
It's the whole separate the art from the artist thing.
Didn't he have some
Yeah.
sort of like perverted fixation or whatever the word is for like?
well, when
getting,
she
like,
was on
glue on them or something like that.
What
or-
was it? When
Yeah,
she was on
something like
Victorious,
that.
he used to make her do scenes where she'd like lick her own toes and shit.
Yeah, he loved
Weird.
feet.
Oh, he had
was
a
a
foot
big
fetish,
foot-
huh?
yeah.
Isn't there something where he went ahead and he like posted over on like Twitter at the time where something to do with like some sort of advertisement, but he wanted his fans to go ahead and post like.
Oh yeah, they
feet
wanted
pics of him
them
or something
to
like that?
write down like Nickelodeon on their feet and send him photos.
Yeah, what a
Of it to
fucking
be like, oh, look how
weirdo.
funny it is. Oh, we
Just
love.
goes, he made
foot
the logo a
jokes.
foot.
Yeah,
he
the
literally
logo's
made
a
the
foot.
logo a
Shit.
foot.
The Nickelodeon logo was literally a foot for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And think about like all the scenes in the Amanda show where there's like toes and feet involved. All the times in iCarly when there's toes involved.
Yeah,
Like it's just, I just remember that being weird, being like, is
Oh
feet
my
the
God.
joke? Is feet supposed to be funny?
fucking weirdo, man.
Feet equal haha. No, feet equal.
Imagine just being over
like, on
set and you just like.
You can see their like demeanors physically change when they notice that he's recording them or when they notice that he's on set. They're like on their best behavior. I mean, obviously, if you guys have seen the documentaries, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Also, again, this video just like went straight to my brain.
Okay. It called
What's
to
his
you.
name? Jerry Trainer, right? Mm-hmm. Shout out to him again for that video of him literally boxing out.
Oh yeah,
you know,
yeah.
freaking Dan Schneider because he was going in for some sort of weird like hug or whatever the fuck he
Yeah,
was doing.
he was going in for like an
touchy.
embrace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
And
for,
shout out Jerry Trainer because he was,
was it to
like,
Ike- was
"Oh
it to
no, you
Carly?
want to make out with me?" and da-da-da-da, and obviously trying to like.
Make it funny.
Yeah.
He's still making it lighthearted and funny, but he's doing such a good job of, you know, de-escalating the situation and distracting Dan Schneider. Schneider.
I think it's Schneider.
Schneider.
Shithead.
Yeah. Schneider.
Zebra Cakes, Ronnie goes, not to foot people shame, but people who fuck with that are weird. So I guess, yeah, shame.
So I guess shame. Yeah, that's what shame
It
is.
is a weird thing, but also it could be very, very disgusting.
Just do
when
it in the
somebody like
privacy
Dan
of your
Schneider-
own home,
Yeah,
you
when
know?
they do it in that fashion, it's like, oh man.
Just don't force it on people.
I know.
That's all it is.
Ronnie goes, I'm seeing a lot of Spencer thirst trap edits. Shout out to him, man.
Spencer.
Big bro Spencer
That's
is
our
the
big bro
goat.
Spencer, yeah, for
Yeah, it's our
sure.
big bro.
And Kai
Him and his
says,
funky
yes,
socks.
love Victorious and iCarly, but not the weirdo. Yeah, doesn't it suck that like
theory
you have
is-
some fucking
I
perv
know.
go out there and like take away from like a childhood memory of just like watching a show.
I
And then when you get
know.
older, you realize how much sick pervertedness
So
is
naive.
actually
Yeah.
involved
So
in it.
horrible.
The theory is that Spencer on iCarly got thrown into an insane asylum by Dan Schneider and ended up as Crazy Steve and Drake and Josh.
I've heard something like that where
That's
it's
funny.
like, yeah, they're. I mean, I don't know.
That's wild.
Even though, isn't he Crazy Steve before he's on iCarly?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's just a dumb.
But the
it's a dumb
timeline.
joke.
Simply Live says, honestly, I'm not mad about that. To the Spencer Thirst Trap edit.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Not that mad about it.
Yeah. Honestly,
He's like
though,
a tame Steve-O.
He does really seem
know.
so.
Steve-O for kids.
Hey, and shout out Steve-O. He's like totally clean. And
Spencer,
I know.
Spencer
Shout out
does a good
Steve-O.
job. Spencer does a good job of really bringing that like big brother essence and stuff, you know, and like being that protective like older brother.
he kind
which
of
is
brings
so
that
cool.
like wholesome,
Yeah.
you know, that
I'll
wholesome
never-
guider.
I'll never forget the scene when they have their grandpa and he's like, "It's Carly's inhaler.
Aww.
She hasn't needed it in 8 years, but you never know." Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
good big brother.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my God. I
Good big
forgot
brother.
about that.
That's what the grandpa's
she
like. You
hasn't
know
needed
what?
it."
She can stay with Spencer.
Yeah, because he's like, I know everything there is to know about my little sister. I've been taking care of her. You may think I've been absent because I've been, you know, doing my eccentric
Making
art,
art.
but when it comes to protecting my
Hey,
sister, I
hanging
do
out
what
with
I gotta
Sako.
do. Yeah, hanging out with Sako and going to the smoothie place.
Yeah.
You know, dating Freddie's mom. He dated Freddie's mom for a hot minute.
You could,
Oh
you could
my
make
God.
me a statue in butter.
There you go. You can mold me a statue of butter. That's right. Kai
know.
says, you remember Sam Pocket? I heard she hated her character.
Yeah.
Is that Sam the
Yeah, that's
friend?
Jeanette McCurdy.
right?
Yeah.
Jeanette McCurdy hated everything about being a child actor. Have you not
Yeah.
read the book?
Yeah.
Or
I
read
think,
her book.
I think obviously there was
Yeah.
a big like her mom was a big reason for that, right?
Yeah.
She was so essentially like Jeanette McCurdy was like the money maker.
Yeah. Basically.
Unfortunate,
And
man. That's to put you
especially when you're a child
through
and you can't, I mean, given the laws, you can't have your money, you know, because you're underage. But
Put it in an
So then you
account
have to-
with direct access from your parents.
that.
yeah,
Oh man.
which is like, what?
Yeah. She's like
Like that is insane for a parent to think like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, my child is just working for, like, this is all mine. My child is basically my working slave.
Yeah.
Is
like
insane.
a pageant kid.
Poor Jeanette.
Worse.
Yeah. It's crazy what those kids or any like you hear about these crazy like different like child actor stories and all that, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
We've seriously derailed, guys, but I'm glad you guys are along with us for the ride. Look, everyone's interested in what we're talking about.
Everyone loves Spencer, Sacco, and iCarly, bro.
I know.
Jerry Springer's good.
Yeah, don't forget they work and go to school. That's right. In between shoots, they'd be like doing homework and stuff. Like they literally were doing. A lot of them were doing homeschool, but yeah, they were literally just children
You know who
in
did
the
a good
public
job of
eye.
that? And granted, this is different because this isn't TV, but the child actors through the Harry Potter series.
Right. They had them like actually doing their homework in some
so
of the
like
scenes.
in between, so not only were they like going to like Hogwarts and stuff, but like they obviously were doing their academics and stuff like that together, like as like students and stuff.
Yeah.
Like they were literally each other's students.
Yeah.
Stuff,
Like
you
they
know.
were actually classmates in real life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, class.
They
Which is
literally-
super cool.
That's what they had us do on sets when I was doing extra work.
Really?
We'd have a room of like 15 kids, depending on how many kids were on set. But they have a room of the kids, and we'd just be like, they'd be like, "Do your homework.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to do 6 hours of homework while you're on set."
Yeah.
Or
Like
something
this
like
is your
that.
study hall. You're still a kid. You still have to
Yeah.
do your homework.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'd be like, "Okay," it'd be an hour, and I'd be like, "I did all my homework. Do something else. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We gotta
Yeah,
give you
to
school. You gotta have
remind
school
You have to
hours.
find an activity. Go draw something. I don't know.
Literally, they'd be like, "Go draw. Go make art. I don't care. You gotta have 3 hours of schoolwork." I'm like, I ain't even got that much to do.
Yeah, like I don't have 3 hours.
I
of
want to
school.
remind our friends that Zach was on set during some of like those Disney Channel shows.
Yeah,
and
like
stuff,
Jesse and stuff.
Yeah, Debbie Ryan. R.I.P. Cameron Boyce. He was the goat.
Yeah. Rest in peace. Gone way too soon, man. My goodness gracious.
Ronnie
Another-
says, "I'm
another-
only here to contribute to the pop culture segment of the pod."
Yeah.
Thanks, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Thanks for adding to our little pop culture segment.
Go find
Sprinkle
it.
of pizzazz.
Sprinkle of pizzazz, Ronnie. Yeah, there.
That was
yeah.
funny, Tish.
Kai says they must have been famous in school. LOL, no private.
Yeah, like no privacy. Yeah, which is why a lot of them were homeschooled or like, they
Yeah.
had to do their homework in between shoots and stuff.
I think
Or
there's only a few stories about like them, like of some of those child stars wanting to go to public schools eventually, right? At the point, like, did Miranda Cosgrove do that?
I
She
can't
went to
remember
college.
who did.
Or was college? Okay,
She,
I think
she was
somebody-
homeschooled, I believe, all the way through high school and then went to college.
Okay.
And she was like, it was weird because people would look at me in class and be like, Carly.
Yeah.
And she'd
That
be
has
like,
to have been weird.
Miranda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harley.
You're like Miranda. Yeah. You're thinking of my character, not me, but yeah, I've heard of a couple people like that are like, oh yeah, like I just like we tried to go to public school as long as I could, and it just ended up getting like overwhelming, and obviously like going to school every day and
Can you imagine now?
you're the same age as all the people that are your age are the exact audience for that show that you're in. Of course they're gonna kids don't have manners like that too. They're gonna be like,
No,
oh
I'm
my
saying
god, what
that-
if they're gonna go all over them?
That was like the early to mid to like late 2000s. Can you
Yeah.
imagine nowadays?
Oh, dude. Everyone's phone out 24/7.
I know.
Yeah.
Everybody, look, it's that dude from that one show.
Or even like if they are in a really good show and then they go to school or whatever, or they like work a normal job, like people are like, oh my god, you fell off. People shame them for it, and it's like, well, you know who I am, and I don't know
Well,
who you
guess
are.
what? Guess
so-
what? You watch those stupid fucking ads
Yeah.
that gave me money.
I know, right?
Hey, to quote an amazing bowler, whether you love me or hate me, you watched me. Who
Who do you think you are? I am. Yep.
do you think you are? I am.
There you go.
That's my spirit
Kids in their
animal,
phones
actually.
simply lives there. That's right. And Tish says the OG
Bowling dude.
podcasters, iCarly.
No, literally, they were the OG video podcasters.
Yep.
That's what Kai Cenat's doing
I
now.
don't know where your where
Yeah,
is.
no,
Is it-
Kai Cenat's
Literally.
literally doing an iCarly. He has an iCarly.
really?
Just
Like-
grown
Is
that what he's doing?
iCarly.
Like, that's literally what it seems like. Like, you know how iCarly had their buttons for random dancing and they have their TV screens that come down and random
Yeah.
visitors and it's all random. That's literally like, it perfectly parallels what Kai Cenat does on his streams.
Really? Wow.
He's just like so random.
Life imitates art.
Yeah. Suddenly there's a giant princess chair in his bedroom and he's got like 4 new guests out of nowhere.
Bro
like
brings Kevin Hart on like twice a week.
I was
Yeah.
gonna ask, does he have a Neville? But Ronnie says, isn't Neville a journalist now? Lol.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Neville's like an actual like productive member of society.
Shout out to Neville.
Neville Longbottom.
At Live, don't even get me
We'll
started.
get them started on that topic. Yep.
I know, kids and their phones. Oh my God.
Let's go back to last week when we spiraled.
I know.
These damn kids and their cellular devices.
Yep.
I know.
All right. Well, we have a couple
Adjustment.
freaks over in Attack on Titan too. I mean, we're talking about a
Oh, we
couple
have
weeks
a
ago
whole
with
segment, don't we?
freaking Premier Zachary, right? Mm-hmm. With his damn chair.
I know.
And Commander Pigs. Is
Sometimes
a
it's
freak,
not the
too.
technology. Sometimes people are just born freaking weird and like sadistic. Like, you know,
no,
a lot of these
seriously.
people in Attack on Titan.
But yeah, we do have another segment to go ahead and cover, so we will do that now, and then we'll be able to go ahead and kind of chat as we get to a close and all that good stuff. And I will go ahead and be the narrator this time. This is gonna be a big Lexy and Zach part of the episode. So excited for that. Alrighty. You all ready? Just let me know when you guys are ready.
Yeah, 2 seconds. Sorry.
Sure. 1, 2.
Okay, I'm ready.
Perfect. All right, here we go. We continue the episode as Aaron's old friends have rendezvoused while attending to their horses. Connie, trying to understand, questions this new plan.
We're working with Aaron even though he killed the premier?
Mikasa is never ready to quit on Aaron and explains.
Hey, nobody knows if he was behind that or not.
Jean tries to warn Mikasa.
Keep your voice down, Mikasa. People suspect us of being Jaegerists as it is.
Connie now questions Mikasa.
I'm still not sure whose side you're on. Care to tell us?
Mikasa explains to Connie her lack of involvement in this situation.
Armin and I were there when the bomb went off. We almost got killed by the blast. That answer your question?
Connie had no idea.
Huh?
Commander Hanji interrupts.
Enough. Like Commander Pixis said, this is no time to fight amongst ourselves.
A curious Jean asks Commander Hanji.
What do you think of his plan? Would you really be comfortable entrusting all of our fates to Aaron and Zeke?
Hanji answers.
No, this doesn't feel right. Zeke and Yelena knew that they would never be free of suspicions, so they came up with an insurance plan. And now, we're watching it play out. Our best bet is to assume that they have more contingencies in place. Let's focus on figuring out what Zeke plans to do next, before he makes even bigger fools of us than he has. If it turns out that I'm getting worked up over nothing, that'll be a welcome relief.
Jean now asks Hanji,
Do you have any leads in mind?
and Hanji explains.
I noticed that Yelena secured work for Marleyan prisoners in a lot of strange places. One good example would be restaurants.
We now change scenes to Kaya, the Braun family, and Ben and Mia. Kaya, as they approach restaurant, says in awe,
This building's so big! I've never seen anything like it!
Mr. Braun tells Kaya and the others.
Must be your lucky day. Y'all ready for some fancy dining?
Ben and Mia appear to both be much less in awe. Rather, much more cautious. Meanwhile, Commander of the Scouts Hanji and the Levi squad members ride their horses through town as the onlooking civilians are left to only wonder what is happening. A civilian man says with disdain,
Soldiers. Always rushing off somewhere.
but hiding in plain sight behind this civilian man, wearing a hood and covering their face with a newspaper, is none other than Titan warrior Peak.
They're in the walls.
Continue.
They're in the walls. I mean, we know that Peak was
metaphorically,
already
not
like
literally this time.
Peak was already like spying, so she probably already has her little nooks and crannies that she knows about.
Yeah, well, we last
Somewhat.
when we last saw Peak and the others having their own meeting, their own deliberation with Theo Magath. And Magath wanted to go ahead and kind of take the more patient approach, but it seemed like the others didn't want to go ahead and waste any time. Rhina actually didn't want to waste any time either, and so it
Better
looks
to
like
act
they
sooner than to give them time to
Exactly.
like reconvene together. We
Maga-
cannot get the brothers to meet. The brothers cannot meet.
He wanted to go ahead and get support from the other allies, from the other four nations, but it just got to a point where, like Lexy just mentioned, we can't allow them to go ahead and use the time.
High five, bro.
Yeah,
I know.
Can't even let them dap up real quick.
I know.
Seriously.
Literally not. They can't even bump into each other. They can't even play footsies.
Daps.
I know. That's what it is. It's not a snap. It's a dap.
And,
Or a farm.
Get dapped.
So yeah, so again, Connie, Jean, I mean, they're really trying to understand a lot. There's a lot that's happening, and they not only lost, really one of their closest allies, kind of like a family member, in Sasha, but Connie is also kind of just struggling with the fact that what he saw from Eren. The lack of kind of
Heart.
yeah, he just
compassion,
exactly. He didn't really show any kind of
emotion.
sympathy towards it, other than the emotion being, just like chuckling to himself. And whether you want to argue that it was like a chuckle of disbelief, we went ahead and we talked about that as far as why he might be kind of like in shock and in awe and like kind of like wait, what? That really happened? And that was with thanks to Lexy enlightening us with a Reddit theory. But
Thank you, Reddit. I love you, Reddit.
Connie's really struggling with just the constant changes happening, and he is kind of he has Eren on thin ice, as he doesn't trust Eren. And
course.
what he saw is like, how can you trust Eren? Especially when, you have Eren who has escaped a prison. Yeah, you can argue like, well, why was Eren in a prison? But, they see that Eren is very, very quickly changing. And so now Connie is led to believe that, he was involved with the Premier Zachary's death. And there is some truth to that. Now, I mean,
obviously, Connie's been through freaking a lot. So,
Oh, yeah.
of course, he's struggling with who he can trust and what their ideas are and like what's,
course, yeah.
I can't blame Connie for feeling this way at all.
So we understand that like Eren isn't the one who necessarily went ahead and gave the orders to kill Premier Zachary. It was more so an act in good faith from the Jaegerists.
Yeah, to be like, I'll be the one.
They decided to go ahead and take a stand. They assassinated the Premier, and it was it's something that they did to really kind of prove themselves to Eren, and Eren has given them their next order, which is to essentially find Zeke. And they, like you said, they need to go ahead and have a conversation. They're due for one.
Yeah.
Yep.
The last
They've
conversation
been due
they had,
for one.
yeah.
I mean, everyone's been grieving, and there's no. I mean, if there's one thing about this show, you have no time to grieve. You just need to prepare for what that death now means. You know,
This show prepared you for Game of Thrones.
honestly, yeah. I actually needed Luca to pause at one point because I was like still wiping away my tears, totally not focused on the next scene. Because I was like, hold on, that was so sad. I need a second because like it's in the middle of a war and I can't pay attention to what's happening because I'm feeling things.
What's the bloody battle?
Oh, the Battle of the Bastards, yeah.
Have you seen that one yet?
I don't think I'm there yet, but I've seen the Red
not
Wedding.
yet.
That's what.
Yeah.
You haven't met
late six.
Ramsey Bolton yet, huh?
Yes, I know Ramsey Bolton.
Okay. So
yes, I do. Hate that man.
If you're aware of him, then you're not
Season
too
4
far.
ends with a pretty big war with, the wildlings and the giants and stuff.
Yeah.
So I've seen that.
Okay.
I've
So
seen that.
you're not too far.
I've seen a lot of death. There's been a lot of deaths of people that I really liked.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
I
So-
think Kai's a bit confused because Kai says, Connie, I respect him for marrying Mikasa.
That was
Since
John.
when?
That's John.
Yeah. Tish goes, Connie did
cute.
what?
I know. Connie, my
Connie's the
boy.
I know. That'd be crazy, huh?
I know.
Uncle Connie right there.
So we're left to suspect that it was Jean that ended up marrying and having children with Mikasa. But
it's crazy.
we don't really-
Connie comes in like Mr. Steele.
I know.
Mr. Steal your girl that wasn't your girl, but it's now possibly your girl, but I took your girl.
Connie's a mystery.
Connie's an anomaly.
We don't know what Connie's life really became, like what it turned out to be, and we're just led to believe maybe he was just back over at Raguko village with his mom. You
Him
know?
and Reiner just had a bachelor pad.
Yeah,
for
there you go.
the rest
Yeah.
of their lives.
Yeah.
And we actually are going to hear more about
Guy goes,
Ragako.
nope, they let my goat get a happy ending. There you go.
Yeah. We're going to hear more about Ragako too and all that, the specifics of how those Titans came to be from Zeke actually in the next episode.
Yeah.
I watched ahead so I would be prepared. So I'm
Okay.
really excited.
So very cool. Yeah, it's cool that I guess Ragako was kind of brought up over in the conversation.
yeah.
But yeah, so Connie is not trusting at all of what Eren has to offer.
Rightfully so.
Who's to say that he even is okay with like the mini rumbling? Like he's probably thinking, why the fuck are we gonna let Eren out again?
Yeah.
You know?
Like,
But this
obviously,
dude's
he's
back on
proven that we can't trust him to make his own decisions for
Yeah.
the betterment of us in parity and what's best for
Eren-
our people.
Force their hand to go over to a whole other like land
A whole new continent.
to pick up Eren, and
Across the
they
sea.
lost like a family member. You know, so Connie does not want to do that again.
Of course. He's already, yeah.
But again, Mikasa is always there to go ahead and watch Eren or protect Eren or argue for Eren. And here she's like, hey, like nobody knows if Eren was behind that. Talking about Premier's death. And then, Jean, he also is trying to go ahead and rationalize with the current events that's happening. The Jaegerists are this group now that's kind of causing, mayhem over amongst, the different, walls. And Jean explains that, like, people think that Eren's friends are Jaegerists,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, it's an easy mistake to go ahead and
Yeah.
D by
Can't blame them for
association.
making that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Can't blame them for making that connection.
is Mikasa a Jaegerist at this point? Not to the fullest extent, but
I wouldn't call her the Nile
She's a
Doc
Jaeger
term
supporter.
of a Jaegerist.
yeah.
I would call her an Eren protector. More of like a sworn protector than a supporter.
Yeah. Because I
She's a
wonder
Jaeger
if she would
supporter.
do certain requests or potential, orders if Eren were to instruct them. Tish says I'd call her a simp. I mean,
Basically, yeah.
that's what I'm saying is she simping so hard that she would actually go do like Jaegerist like commands?
I don't know. I
Tish
feel like
just said but self-aware.
I don't think she
yeah,
would.
I feel like she would end up like confiding, and she would know that it was wrong, and she would end up confiding in Armin, and Armin would know it's wrong. Obviously,
I said, Eren himself wasn't a Jaegerist. I think that you're right, Kai. He isn't
Yeah,
a
that sounds right.
full-blown Jaegerist. He's just using them.
He's just the head of it.
Yeah.
He's just the icon, the mascot,
So this
and
is
the
kinda
main
like,
antagonist.
this is his cult, that he's using as like essentially his tool. It's kind of like this is a way to go ahead and kind of continue to get what he wants. Yeah,
He's just the catalyst for it all.
I guess that's a great point to make, Kai, is that Eren is in a Jaegerist, and I think that if Eren really truly cared about Mikasa like we're led to believe, then he wouldn't involve Mikasa in that mess. He would do what he's doing and is just pushing her away.
yeah.
So
I love you so much. I need you to hate me.
I know. Just says like he's fine, but not that fine.
I know he's fine, but not.
Murder is wrong. He's kind of weird. I have the ick now. Yeah.
I'm glad that the murder gave you the ick. I'm glad that that's what gives you an ick.
I know.
I would like to think it's a little more than an ick, but murder.
Moida.
Yeah. So again, Connie and Jean, I mean, they're just trying to go ahead and just deal with the cards they're dealt, and they're just like essentially listening to the person that they probably trust the most, which is their commander, Hanji. Because Connie even asked Mikasa, like, I'm not even sure whose side you're on.
Yeah.
So I mean, the fact that he
Like,
even asked
obviously, all he's seen
Mikasa
is her
that
supporting Eren. So
is kind of crazy.
yeah.
Kai says anyone could
valid.
full flock. That guy was too into Eren. I think
Okay.
Flock. We talked about Flock. He's very
Bad
loyal to a
boy.
cause, and he found his cause, and it's led by Eren. So I mean, he just I think got to a point where he became very anti-government.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tish
And
goes,
of
Flock
course
was
he was
into
led.
winning. He was into Eren's power.
Yeah.
You kind of
that's
sound
true.
like Jacob right now.
Jacob's always here in
I miss
spirit.
you, Jacob.
Even
So
when he's not here.
when Connie questions
He's still
Mikasa,
here.
Mikasa explains pretty much what Connie doesn't know, and that's the fact that like, well, we almost blew up.
We were
So-
like, 30 yards from this
Yeah,
bomb.
we literally were talking to Premier about trying to talk to Eren. So
Yeah.
we were trying to go ahead and prevent Eren from doing dumb shit like this. So
I know
all
the
we wanna
premier
do is
didn't let
reason
us
with
talk
them.
to him. So,
So let me ask you, what channel you on? That's you, Connie. What channel you on?
As a matter of fact, I mean, again, getting ahead of myself, but what side is Connie on? Because it gets to a point, remember, he fucking
Yeah.
abducts a kid to go
He
ahead
does.
and try to fucking.
Mommy,
you know,
I
be
need you to
selfish a
eat
little
this
bit.
man.
That's the real question, Cue Ball.
Yeah. But again, Connie's just confused. He doesn't know what the fuck is right or wrong right now at
I have
this
to
point.
hold it down for my boy.
So again, Mikasa explains. I like how during this whole interaction here, Armin doesn't say a word. Armin is just kind of there, you know?
Yeah.
He's just vibing.
I mean, I think he's obviously taking in all the data. He's probably thinking a million miles a minute already.
Probably, yeah.
About whatever.
Yeah. Kai says, Tish, wasn't Flock always on the losing side? What winning you talking about?
I know.
And Tish gets, had
What
to
are you
hold it
talking
down.
about, bud?
My boy, Pop, hold it down. Oh, that's for earlier.
For Jacob.
Yeah.
Gotta hold it down for my boy.
Kai's not gonna lie, I feel good. No Reiner slander so far. Keep it up. He's goated. I mean, yeah, there's nothing to go ahead and really say as far as Reiner right now. And then the only thing we talked about is that Reiner actually is showing some ambition. He actually is willing to go back to parody. And right, if I remember that correctly, right, he didn't want to go ahead and wait. Right?
No.
It's almost like we talked about how he had that kind of like shift in character again, where he's like now taking lead again.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't know if that has to do with maybe, Ben and Mia, air quotes, obviously
Yeah.
Falco and Gabi.
Ben
being
and
here.
Mia.
Because, I mean,
It's so jarring whenever they call them like anything. Like, yeah, Ben and Mia are here.
I
Like,
know.
Ew.
Like, who?
Ew.
We're like, can you just call them by their real names? We all know who they are.
I know.
But then, Colt, of course, is not willing to wait. So I think that, when it comes to what we last saw from Reina, if I remember correctly, I mean, Reina is in kind of embracing that soldier role again. That kind of that he's becoming that leader.
Just super cute.
All right. So last thing to really cover is Hanji's kind of reaction to all of this, and John again trying to go ahead and ask questions, and one of the questions John asks is like, what do you think of his plan? It's talking about Pixis' plan. Would Hanji really be comfortable in trusting all of our fates to Eren and Zeke? And that is a very loaded question.
I don't think so.
They don't have all the details.
Maybe Aaron, if she's manipulated him a little bit, maybe, but
And also too, it's like they still believe that Eren has some good in him, right? They still believe that they can go
They're-
ahead and reason and negotiate with Eren.
yeah, cautiously optimistic.
Wow, what a great way to use your belief system.
Yeah, exactly.
Wake up.
I'm back. What's up, Zway?
What's up,
Welcome
Zway?
back.
Woo.
Good
up,
hand.
So
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Hanji
I do
again.
that all week.
Process, analyze, and then decipher, and then it's like, okay, then we'll go from there. But in terms of right now, I'm literally processing the plan. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to decipher what the fuck to do. All right. And then
I
once we
know.
get there, I'll get a clearer idea.
Yeah.
Right.
After you guys are done questioning my loyalty.
Yeah. But I do know that Jean, I do understand and I appreciate Jean's questions, because Jean is kind of that second in command. He's like that kind of, leadership role. Shout out to Marco for seeing that and John.
I know.
But, so again, about trusting the plan, Hanji pretty much says like no, right? This doesn't feel right. Zeke and Yelena knew that they would never be free of suspicions, right? And that they came up with an insurance plan. Now, what's interesting here is that Hanji says that we're watching it literally play out, right? So our best bet is to assume that they have more contingency plans, and let's focus on figuring out what Zeke plans to do next before he makes us even bigger fools of us than he has, right?
Yes.
And I couldn't help but smile as you were reading that, because it's like Zeke's cooking up something.
Yeah.
He's literally just reading a book, sitting there over in this kind of like separate, like isolated location, right? Over by the, I think it's the forest of giant trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? With like 30 or so
their
like
cabin.
soldiers, right? Scouts. I don't know if they're all just scouts, but like essentially, you know, regiment members.
Yeah.
And Captain Levi. And with that being said, Zeke still seems so carefree, so just like, you know,
Well, I
unbothered.
would be too if I
And-
saw everyone drinking the wine.
So the equivalent of 100 troops around him.
Yeah. Zoe says, Amir, are you lagging for a second? No, we've been lagging over in the stream. We apologize.
I know. Sorry, guys.
So, yeah, it's unfortunate. That's kind of how the stream has been. Apologize for that, Zoe.
It's been a little choppy.
Kai says, can we talk about how Annie is the best looking in the show?
Tripping.
You, in your
Have
opinion,
you seen that schnoz? More of a
There's-
Mikasa guy myself.
It's more of a kind of, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of like characters that I guess you can kind of pick and choose from, you know, from like either side, you know, like that's kind of what it is. And what I love about we talked about the series is that like they're not sexualizing these characters. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
There
they
isn't
actually
any of
have
those, you know,
depth and their strength, and it's
yeah,
not just
like,
that they're women.
They're all very strong characters, and yes, Annie is a very strong character.
Extremely, yeah.
Yeah.
She's stronger than a lot of the male
Just
characters.
says Titan Annie? Hell yeah, Annie step on me.
Yeah, Titan Annie, I'm down for.
Yeah. Guys, man, as I mentioned, Ryan in the stream started lagging for a bit. Yep. There you go.
Uh-oh.
That's what it is.
He's with
man.
us.
The lagging is the battle between the personalities. It's kind of what it is. So
choose which one he wants to be, a hero or a warrior.
so again, it's funny for Hanji to say, right, that Zeke could just make fools of us, right, and all that, and it's kind of like foreshadowing and all that. And then Hanji also ends it by saying, like, well, if it turns out I'm just getting worked up over nothing, then that'll be a welcome relief. And if only it was that simple.
I know.
If only it was
never
over
is.
nothing.
And John asks you if you have any leads, and then Hanji talks about essentially what Onya Capone informed Hanji about, and that is that Yelena helped secure work for Marleyan prisoners, and one of those locations happens, of course, be at restaurants. I wonder
Yeah.
why.
Who would be at the restaurant?
Distributing freaking, you know, the wine.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's me, guys.
so
I'm
then,
at the restaurant.
Of course, we know that those infiltrators
little-
as well, right? Those Jaegerists are those 3 delivery people that Hanji talked about, right? That they're like the 30 soldiers that know Zeke's whereabouts, and then there are like 3 delivery, like
Yeah,
the soldiers that go on
In
like,
between
runs and stuff
men.
and all that, right? So I guess they probably are like Jaegerists.
yeah.
And if not all of them, maybe there's a few of them, right? There's maybe 2 out of the 3, maybe 1. Who knows? But at the end of the day, if we're being informed from Hanji that, you know, Marleyan prisoners are the ones kind of distributing, you know, the wine, like, makes sense that a delivery person would probably be involved.
Yeah.
So, just as Hanji says the word restaurants, right? Where the hell are Mr. Braun, his family, and Ben and Mia going to?
I
They're
know,
going to
Ben
this
and
fancy
Mia.
ass freaking like restaurant building. You know, essentially this
Where
is like
my
a
goat is.
Almost as if someone invited them.
yeah. This is because Niccolo obviously crossed paths with Mr. Braun over at, you know, a place where you would have liked better circumstances,
Of
but
course.
unfortunately it was over at Sasha's
Daughter always
gravesite.
loved my food.
Yeah, and so
Please
I
let
loved
me
your
cook
daughter.
for you.
I loved your daughter loving my food.
I like how Mr. Braun's like, well, I mean, the dinner free of charge.
I know. He's like, it's
He's
free.
like, of course, sir.
And
All
of
right, we're
course,
in.
just
You
like
whipping it up
Mr.
for free?
Yeah, he shows up with his whole family. He's like, well, if it's free, let's get everyone in here.
Like, there's plenty of mouths to go around for this food. Better be all that sausage that we've been in some.
And so that's where we're gonna go ahead and see those characters next. And of course, again, Peak is over on the island. All right.
Being sneaky.
Kai says, beautiful notes, by the way. The blonde hair gave her a 10 out of 10 look. Best written female character.
Each their
in the
own,
show.
brother.
Best written.
Beautiful nose.
I don't know about best written. There's so
Yeah.
much of Annie that we,
I don't know about beautiful nose. But
Um,
maybe
so-
the Titan form beautiful nose.
In your opinion.
Yeah, if you're
I love a
if you're
good
meaning
big
to
nose.
He's in the
describe
eye of the beehive holder.
if you're meaning to describe best drawn female character in the show, then that's your opinion. But as
Yeah,
far as
it
best
comes to a matter of
written
opinion.
female character, there are a lot of layers over to Annie for sure. Even over in season 4, we see that she is like still like not willing to go ahead and open up to a different emotion. She's not willing to involve herself with any, like of these freaking battles or whatever and stuff. She just kind of wants to just go home.
Yeah.
She's done her part. She's just, the mission's over and done with. Like, this is beyond her, and so like, all right, I need to go home. So he goes, what will you fight? A giant Titan monkey, Zeke Beast Titan, or Aaron Titan? And you have to fight one of them with an ODM gear. So if we're talking ODM gear, and you said Aaron's Titan, so Zoe, we need clarification because at this point,
Which
Aaron's got
stage
many
of Aaron?
Titans.
Which
Are we
evolution
talking
of
just
Aaron?
his attack Titan? Are we talking about his ability to use the Warhammer Titan? Are we talking about that freaking big ass like founding Titan version?
I know.
Currently in the story, or can I nerf this motherfucker? Real
Like
quick?
which one are we talking here?
I'll take the Aaron that got his arm bitten off by a Titan.
Yeah.
While getting
I know.
swallowed.
Yeah, there you go.
Can I choose which Aaron?
Like you said it like it was like Jeopardy or something like that.
I know. I'll take
I'll
the.
take that Aaron for 10.
Yeah. Aaron Attack Titans, way it says.
I'd
Yeah.
rather take on Aaron than Zeke because at least I can get close to Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah, Attack Titan Aaron, like training arc Aaron. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would much rather take him.
That's tricky. I feel like my chances of survival is
Your opinion is
very, 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 very thin, pretty much non-existent. And if we're just talking about me being a singular person trying to go ahead and deal with any of these two, then
I'm no Levi.
not happening.
Toby, why
Zoe says, Aaron Attack Titan is the founding Titan. I mean, yeah, but also, again,
Depends on the ability to use,
yeah.
said powers.
Yeah, like what form? What are we talking? Final form? Are we talking like his first?
Did he just
Titan
touch
form?
Dinah's,
Or we can
royal-blooded
even
Titan
maybe
hand?
throw in like that kind of more rabid, freaking like crazy Aaron form. When he like it almost looks like he's like radioactive.
Yeah, that
know?
too. That Berserker Aaron.
Yeah. She says,
Back to Berserker.
your opinion is wrong, womp womp. She says, I stand by the fact that Hanji or Historia are the best female character written in AOT. I wish, so Historia's character...
I'd throw Ymir up in there.
Which Ymir?
Non-founder Ymir.
Okay. Yeah.
If only she had just not
Final
been
form.
taken captive.
That's a wrap.
Final forms way? Yeah, I'd rather do
No,
Zeke.
thank you.
Fuck no. I'm taking Zeke.
Because that final form is being followed by...
Yeah, there comes a
Wrong
point.
way.
At least the final form of Zeke is just, Oi, Levi! I
know.
Look at my
That's his
boy!"
final scene.
Yeah. She says, I would take the other direction with my horse. Yeah.
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 I would retreat.
Kai says, look, I don't think you guys understand how scary the idea of Titans are.
Oh, we know.
Oh my god, yeah.
know.
Oh,
I
we
would
know.
much rather
Have
not.
you seen the live action? I'm kidding.
I know.
Fuck no.
But have you seen those fan made like from a normal person perspective on if there were Titans? Like just how scary that
Terrifying.
is from a first person
Fucking
perspective.
terrifying. No, thank you.
I'm glad that is not our reality. I'm glad that we can just
Not for me, bro.
talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But again, Titans in real life. Yeah, so he goes, oh, the live action? Hell no. That's right. They did make him look fucking ghastly.
They were
looking. They're just
terrifying
like,
too. They were actually just giant people.
Yeah.
And I understand that they changed some of the story in the live action too. I think they didn't want to make it seem like it was a full adaptation, just
Ruined
like
it. They ruined it.
inspired by, but
Yeah.
you can't really do that
ruined it.
with something as big as Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Cart Titan is nightmare fuel. Oh, can you imagine a real life?
Big
Cart
old
Titan?
jaw.
I don't want to see that.
But with that being said, again, to Zoe's question though, it's like we're talking about how terrifying Titans are. Can you imagine like seeing a real live like Aaron final form founding Titan?
No, I just die.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like, okay, so do I die now or like what's the time limit?
Really nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just sit down, send a prayer up, grab the closest bottle of like scotch, just enjoy myself on the way out.
Yeah, as we said, I don't think the live action shows everything. Yeah, they don't. Like Lexy was describing that it's pretty much their own like iteration of the Attack on Titan story. And
It's like the Death Note movie.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like their own interpretation of I
They
think
may
only like
have
the first 2
characters'
seasons.
names in it, but it's not the story.
Booty and brain breath.
What?
I know their breath probably reeks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like they digest the bodies; they just sit.
Yeah, but they
there.
throw it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's like
It's just like a
just sits in
boiling
acid.
pot of
Yeah,
of
Yeah,
like,
it's gross.
like a hairball, but skin ball.
Alrighty, y'all. Thank you all again. I think we're just about done. Zwei, I'm sorry. I know you just joined us, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call
Sorry,
it
Zwei.
late for some of y'all. You hear Unravel? Yeah.
You know when you hear peak.
I'm not gonna lie, the smaller Titan, in my opinion, are much scarier than the big ones. I feel like their faces, not all of them, I mean, but for some of the smaller ones, we see that it's almost like proportions like are very, very strange looking.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Zwei.
Like all condensed faces.
But I do appreciate you guys. I really do. I mean, the community is like, it's something that's really impacted my life in a way I didn't really ever anticipate. And I say that because I never anticipated like having this in my life. So
You guys are just the most pleasant surprise that could have come out of this.
yeah, it's been cool. You know, I had no
Journey.
idea what this podcast would go ahead and bring to us. You know,
Yeah.
when we started it, but
Yeah.
I'm really glad that you guys are a part of our lives, and we're able to go ahead and kind of
It
link
brought
up
us all
over
of
on
you.
a weekly basis. And
Liv, new friend, welcome.
Yeah, shout out
You
to
probably know
Liv.
our voices real well now.
If someone
But
told
hello.
me 4 years ago that we would have damn near 200 subscribers, I'd be like, fucking stupid.
Yeah, just on YouTube,
I'd be
just
like,
for our
You're
streams.
stupid. No one's gonna listen to us. Yeah, we're
I
just
know.
doing this to get our yayas out every week.
Yeah, honestly.
So
Looks maxing. It's crazy.
the handsome Titan.
Freddie Mercury Titan.
The handsome
I know.
Titan.
That's a throw. Moat Titan. That's a throwback.
I know, those are throwbacks.
But yeah, just so grateful for you guys. Again, we'll continue to update you guys, but we do really want to plan on doing a subathon. So we hope that you guys are able to tune in with
As
us
we get
whenever
more
we set a
details.
date for that.
You will also get more details.
As way goes, I enjoy this live stream, even though I joined in 65 seconds ago.
Are you counting?
I'm sorry, Zoe.
I'm glad that
More than 65
Yeah.
seconds.
I'm glad that what you got you enjoyed though, all right?
I know,
That's
Zoe,
the
I
point,
know,
is
I
that
know,
you
I
enjoyed.
know.
Tune in next week, bro.
But you got to join us earlier. We'll be streaming next week. It'll be either Wednesday or Thursday. We'll let you know over
Keep
on
y'all
Instagram, Attack the Talk Podcast. Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. Also, keep an eye out for any other Q&As or poll questions that Lexy will be posting.
Maybe I'll surprise you guys.
Good morning, sleepy sir.
Yeah. So it was fun to go ahead and,
Right
back
and
to
start kind of like thinking about deceased characters that would be okay with the rumbling.
Yeah, just trying to think
Very,
what their
very
opinion would have
interesting,
been.
for sure. Didn't expect that question.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting, and we definitely
for
could talk
sure.
about it for a while.
Yeah. We got our code from Tish.
there we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Aww.
That code, Miss You Jacob. We definitely
He'll love
do.
this when he hears it.
Yeah.
Buddy, and hopefully you're able to join us next week.
Sending all our love.
Hey, Pumpkin Boy.
Yeah, Toby is a
About
really cute
the
pumpkin.
subathon again, just for
Pumpkin
explanation. When we do the subathon,
here.
you guys decide how long we stream.
here.
Okay?
Yeah,
That's what it means.
the power's in your hands
You
for the
guys
length
decide.
of the stream.
And in order to
Come on.
for you guys to have that power, you got to spread the word, okay? You got to let them know that, hey, we're going to be doing the subathon at a certain date. And obviously, you guys will go ahead and have to, give the information when we give you guys the information. But point being
Yeah.
that spread the word once you guys know. And,
We'll be so appreciative.
we're trying to push for 200 subs. Thank you. I mean, just in 1 week, we got 5 more subs.
I
so we're
know.
at
Thank
190,
you
which is
so much.
amazing.
That's awesome. We might have to have a new sub goal by the time we get to
250?
January.
I know.
I know.
Well, I mean, the thing is like, we'll put it out there for our friends, but yeah. So the goal was 200. It still is the goal, and for every sub we get, that's a full episode of One Piece Wit.
It's another episode.
Let's just say 20
Sway
minutes.
says stream for 10 hours. I
know.
mean, it's a possibility.
I know.
You know? It really depends on you guys. Like, I mean, 10 hours.
It's
I
up-
don't
you-
even
the
know what the
powers
math
in
will work out
the-
to be, but
We should
The powers
set
and the
this
chatters.
rule now for Tish and Jacob.
6K? Okay, so we're watching the entire thing.
Do we want spam accounts to count?
I'm just gonna count the subs. I mean, I can't go in and look at spam accounts and stuff.
2,000. You got to think big.
I'm talking
Okay,
about
Tish.
Jacob and Tish's like 6 alter egos.
Well, we won't know.
If it happens, it happens. And guess what?
We
I mean,
will
that
have
just
no
means they
idea.
want us to watch One Piece.
Yeah.
no, fair enough, bro. Fair enough.
But so we are gonna, in the event that we fall flat on our face and we don't get subs, then we'll essentially
I'll
hang
make
out.
I'll make one.
we'll
I know.
cap we'll go ahead and we'll cap at a certain amount to guarantee that we'll watch to a certain amount.
Yeah.
And then if we don't get to 200 or whatever it is, if we don't get any
Okay,
subs
your
from
guys'
the
numbers are getting higher.
we'll just
Calm
end
down.
it at whatever that episode would be that we
I love your guys' enthusiasm.
Yeah, I know. Your numbers have gotten higher and higher every time.
Yeah.
It went from 2,000 to 6,000 to 100,000 to 7 million.
Yeah. And if they're all Jacob accounts, then so be it,
Bro's gonna have a busy week, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I know. He's going to get prepped. He's going to
Prepare
get
the
all prepped.
monetize.
But I will
How
say
many emails do you have, Jacob?
that while we cap
How many am I allowed to
at
make?
a
How
limit,
many emails?
fully expect us to cap at a maximum too. Okay?
Yeah.
Because we'll try to give you guys as much of our time as
We're
we
reasonable.
possibly can, but it'd be hard to go ahead and kind of commit if by chance we start getting thousands of subs.
I know.
And then
We're not finishing all of One Piece in one sitting, bro.
I don't even think it's
I
possible.
know. Yeah, I don't
Hey,
think
now it's a little bit more
No, I
possible.
know, but let's say
I know,
if we
with the
go
Wit
through the however, well, it depends. They might drop it in batches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we get through like a batch, like a solid
So
segment.
we just have to keep streaming until the next batch comes out.
I know.
I
seriously,
know.
We're just like, okay.
Well, actually,
let's do
Zway said, I won't
times
sleep. I will be staying up
23
for
minutes.
Wednesday to watch the stream again.
Okay.
A full on like staying up until Wednesday. You're gonna stay up for
Good
another.
luck, Sway.
So that's a
6
More power
days.
to ya.
If we did all 287 episodes and we watched all, I'm gonna say 23 minutes of it.
Yeah.
That's 110 hours.
Okay, so that's
So that's 4
4 days?
If we round up, 4.6 days
Hmm.
straight of
Yeah.
One Piece.
Yeah.
So
Not
I'll take
happening.
Monday and Tuesday off work already.
right.
It's not happening.
That'll go really well with my supervisor.
Hey boss, can't come in.
I can't.
I got One Piece watch.
Yeah, I have a
We
commitment.
can only commit like one day. We can
I
only
know.
commit Saturday.
Oh yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
that's
I
what
know
it's
that
gonna
we
be.
said that you guys are in control of the stream as long
Let's
as
just
you
say we
want, but
did
we
Love
you,
can't
Tish.
commit our whole life.
Tish says, love you all dearly. Good luck with that. Yeah.
Thanks.
As I said, that's
Max we
fine.
get is like 20.
I stay up for 756 hours. Wow.
Oh my god.
It's insane, brother. You have a
Bro, you're
I'll
superpower.
stay up for 756. All right.
Alrighty, guys. So again, thank you all again so much. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys so much. And you guys, please be safe out there. Spread that love and positivity. You guys know what it is. Love, love, hate, hate. And Tish says, Zway, nap, dude. Yeah, I agree.
Take a nap.
I know.
Take a nap. But huge shout out to all of you. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw it to Lexy so that she can go ahead and do
Plug my
her,
stuff.
Lexy line talk. But all I have left to say, guys, is just again the support is tremendous. Echoing what Zach said, I wouldn't have anticipated the support, this just means so much to me. So love you guys, and hopefully you guys are able to join us next week when we stream again. All right, peace out. Boom, I'm out.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. I am so appreciative of our little community, and you guys hear us thank you every day. But a way that you can pay me back is by going on Lexy Line on Etsy or going on LexyLine.etsy on Instagram and checking out some of my bracelets, charms, bag charms. I have bookmarks now available, and because the timer has ended, free shipping is no longer available. Sorry if you just missed that. I had a timer going. Free shipping is no longer available, but that doesn't mean it will never be available again. Right? So that means keep a lookout. I make all announcements on my Instagram story at lexiline.etsy.
Hit
That's
that
all one
notification
word.
bell.
And check it out. Yeah, I'm actually in the process of making give Lex money. I love my Lexy line. Aw. Thank you, Tish. Yeah, Tish got something. AJ has Lexy line. Obviously, I have some Lexy line. Ronnie's wears Lexy line. My dad wears Lexy line. Yeah. Oh, I wasn't here on time, so I couldn't put it on him. Hey, I was doing the same thing. Luca finally picked up his order. And I had to put it on him. I had to teach him how to put it on. I'm like, babe, I won't be here to help you put it on. Like, you're gonna be gone. You have to put it on your own.
To figure out how to do it one-handed.
Tuesday, that's right.
Yeah, we love you too. And use Attack the Talk for 10% off on your entire order. Okay? So not only are you helping me, I'm helping you with a little discount, because why not? I would love to just help you guys with your vision and make your creative vision a reality. In terms of jewelry or whatever I can make, I will make. Feel free to send me commissions.
That's such a cool thing that you do. The fact that, like, if somebody has any kind of like inspo art or whatever it is that they want to go ahead and kind of like potentially even collaborate with you with, of course, creatively, right? It's like, hey, you know, this is something that I would love to go ahead and do. The fact that you're willing to go ahead and try to accommodate it to the best of your ability, like that's awesome.
Like, I understand having a creative vision.
Store, not a lot of places, not any, like they don't.
Very.
A lot of people don't do
actually.
custom, like, period.
You know, they had their already like presets.
Yeah.
You know, like you're legitimately like taking time to go ahead and really kind of like find detail, try to get something that you guys
go
really
through
gonna appreciate.
my thrifted inventory and be able to find pieces, and I try to keep my customers and my people through the loop, of course. The best way that I've been getting orders is actually people have just been sending me photos of like, hey, I have an idea for something I really want. Where I want to get it is pretty expensive. So of course, like, I want to see if like what you can do first, if I can support your small business instead. And that's already been like 4 ways I've gotten orders of people being like, hey, here's a photo that I found on Pinterest, or here's something I saw in a store and I think it's really cute. What could you do?
For those of you listening or watching, like, think about that. Like, people have approached Lexy about an idea of something that they've seen that is too expensive, and Lexy is trying to make that like a reality. Like, she's trying to go ahead and help
At a
you guys.
reasonable
I have so much
price.
fun with you.
Like,
I know it is actually. It's well priced to sell.
So, I mean, think about it, you know, and it'd be great, you know, if you guys could go ahead and, you know, of course, support Lex, but also, you know, just spread the word as well. You know, just like how we want, you know, this podcast to grow and bring like-minded, you know, just like people to our community. We also want to let Lexy go ahead and grow her story.
Yeah, my small
you know.
business, my passion project, guys.
For
a lot of
sure.
us have little passions, and of course, everyone in this community is so creative. But I do have a really fun Lexy line milestone to share with you guys.
Okay.
Is that one of my fully custom made earrings that I sold to an old friend actually from high school, but she cosplayed as a character from a comic book called Adam Eve, who has these very specific earrings. And I actually made them from scratch using polymer clay and made them perfectly to how she wanted to, at least to the best of my ability. And the character she dressed up as is a very specific version of a comic book, a very specific version to a man named, I believe his name is Ryan Otley. His last name's Otley. She went to a comic kind of convention. And she was able to meet the creator of that comic book, of that character.
Really?
She was able to
awesome.
meet that comic book character, and
So cool.
he was so, like, obviously, like, pleased, being like, oh my God, that's so cool. And he himself was like, oh my God, you have the earrings. Like, he himself was like, that's so cool, you have the earrings. Oh my God, can I take a photo of you for my Instagram? And he totally did. And all I gotta say is
Where's the plug at?
the Ryan Otley, creator of the Adam Eve character, approved of the Adam Eve earrings I made from
what
scratch.
What more do you have to say right there?
Yeah, like the creator themselves
That's
approved of
dope.
my
Seal of
work.
approval right there.
So, and also shout out to that cosplayer. She posted about it too. I reposted it on my stories on Lexy Line and keep you updated. It all came out really good. Yes, I made those earrings from scratch. I baked them in my oven. And
That's so dope.
Yeah, I was just so happy to hear that. She was like, oh my God, like he recognized it and he even made a comment about your earrings and she shouted me out and stuff. And it was so cool.
Yeah,
It's so really big Lexy line milestone that, you know, the creator of something that I used as inspiration to create is of approval of what I made,
Yeah.
which is super cool. So anyways, guys, if you want to share in the joy and share in the love and help me create your vision a reality, please check out Lexy Line on Etsy and follow my Instagram where I have all of my updates. I always post updates on current pieces I'm working on, because if that can give anyone kind of inspiration or even just more context in what I do, it's worth it. So thank you guys so much. I love you all, and I'll see you all next week.
Beautiful.
Awesome. Code, we miss you, Jacob.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week, brother.
Code, we miss you, Jacob.
If you need anything, let me know. I'm going to end with this. Romans 1:17. For in it the righteousness of God is revealed from faith for faith, as it is written, the righteous shall live by faith. Love you guys.
Amen.
Go do a good deed this week. Go compliment someone on their shirt or their hair or
Yes.
something.
Be grateful for one thing every day before bed.
Yup. All right.
Right.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
later.
See you next week.